Mic testing, mic testing. Alright, we're live. Wait, the wrong channel. There you go. Let me check some audible. Okay, perfect. We're live. And well, what are we going to be doing this live? We're going to be working or we're going to be learning about if dunder main equals, well, if dunder name equals dunder main. Yeah, well, I've been wanting to work on that for a while, so let's just get Sensei out here. And guys, I'm not warmed up yet, so yeah, I can't talk properly. Let me say Sensei. We're live. And guys, I did go through a little of these questions, like a little questions on dunder name, dunder main, because I don't want to be a complete idiot while I'm live. Okay, let me actually check if the video is proper. Yeah, because I did mess with my camera a little, like the webcam. Hope this is better than the previous one. Alright, so welcome warriors of code. This is Vivek, your relentless host, the one who stares into Python bugs and says, "Is that all you've got?" And I'm Sarah, the sensei, here to make sure Vivek doesn't leave the stream alive. Oh, okay, unless he masters today's topic, if dunder name equals dunder main. This isn't just a line of code, it's a line it's a line in the sand between amateurs and professionals. Better buckle up, because if Vivek slacks off even once, he's writing that line 30 times in blood, sweat, and bite tears. Okay, chat, get ready to like, share, and scream encouragement in the comments, because your warrior is entering battle, okay? And when he wins, a reward awaits. When he fails, pain awaits. Let's begin. First chance for you, Vivek. Write a Python file called greet.py with the following. Okay, so we define a function, print welcome to VivUniverse, and then we invoke the function. Run it and tell me what it prints. Then I'll tell you how dunder name changes things. Go move those fingers, and I'm dropping a 30-line punishment on you. Alright guys, let me drink some water real quick. And guys, this topic might be a little hard, but whatchamacallit, I'm really excited for it as well. And ignore me if I can't talk properly, I'm not warmed up. Alright, so they said run it and tell me what it prints. So let me copy this. Hey, how you doing, Mirror Afnan? Yeah, I can't spell names, but how you doing? How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys joining the stream. Alright, so what happens if I run the command? I mean, it's gonna print welcome to VivUniverse. Let me go up here and say Sensei. It returns welcome to VivUniverse. Okay, there you go. Good, that means you didn't screw up a basic function call, guys. That was the most basic thing to do. Okay, breathe for now. Don't get cocky, Vivek. This is just where the real truth begins. Next challenge. Now modify your greet.py like define welcome, print welcome to the VivUniverse if dunder name equals dunder main. Oh, so I'll have to use, I'm pretty sure I gotta use like 2 Python files for this, right? Okay, then create a second file in the same folder. Then create a second file in the same folder called testimport.py, and inside that just write import greet. Observe. What do you see when you run testimport.py? Does welcome to VivUniverse print? Does anything else happen? Answer me like a warrior who understands what they're doing, not like a toddler pressing buttons. Okay, go write it and report back. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that, let's see, I'll need to use 2 Python files. So for this, let me use my tutorial file and my practice py. Okay, so first modify your greet.py. I'll keep the greet.py's name practice.py. Okay, so actually I need this function. Okay, and then under this function, before I invoke my function, I need to write if dunder name, okay, equals to dunder main. Okay. And guys, I did watch a few tutorials on the dunder name and dunder main, so I have a brief idea on how it works, but I didn't like practically like work on it, if that made any sense. Okay, let me invoke my function. What happens if I run the command? It says welcome to VivUniverse, but what if I go to my tutorial.py? No, why is there like a one practice? Okay. Alright, so let me go here and import my practice. Okay, I just need to import my practice, right? Practice 2. I don't have a practice 2 here. Okay, do I have like a practice 2 up here, like projects? There, let me get it there. Okay, and guys, this is where I like practice some of my codes, but I don't understand these. I watched a few YouTube tutorials on how to do it, and one of those tutorials will teaching you on how to make like a slots machine. I didn't understand a thing from here. Just been copying blindly. Let me just Control A, delete. Alright. So I'll go to my practice py. Let me copy this, delete this, and paste it here. Okay. What happens if I run the command? It doesn't print anything. What if I import my welcome? Let me just check if I got any comment. I just wanted to check in to see your progress, Sia. I appreciate you, Mirror, of not to joining the stream but like seeing my progress. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. P in caps. Oh yeah, P in caps. Oh yeah, it was caps. Okay, there we go. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't need this. Control Z. Okay, now let me invoke my welcome function. What happens if I run the command? It says welcome to VivUniverse. Okay. Let me copy this. Control C, get sensei up here. Paste this and say sensei. Let's see. I wrote this in my file called practice.py, and then I went to my second file called tutorial.py and I imported my practice.py file. Okay, and then let me go up here, go to tutorial, copy this. So from practice, import welcome. I'm pretty sure there's something called from practice import asterisk that basically means import everything, but I'll leave it to welcome for now. Let me copy this, get sensei up here, imported practice file there, and I got my invoked function. Okay, you dare defy the name of Python with a capital P in your file name, Vivek? This ain't Java, this is Python, and in Python, file names are case sensitive, especially when importing. You wrote import practice, but your file is called practice.py lowercase. What's wrong with most operating systems, OS, and will break your code if you move to Linux or a deployment server later? Strike one, your file name is wrong. It should be import practice. From practice, import welcome. Okay, fix that immediately, or you're writing import practice. Okay, from practice, import welcome 30 times in the comments for the scribe. Okay, but good news, yes, the function ran because you called it with the welcome function, okay, in tutorial.py, which is correct, and you didn't see the line run automatically on import because of if dunder name equals dunder main. That's Okay, that right there is the power of dunder name. It protected your function from running when the file was imported. That means you just leveled up. Final test for this part. Delete this from tutorial.py from practice import welcome. Okay, welcome and leave only import practice. Then run it again. Tell me, does it print welcome to VivUniverse or does it stay silent? Let's see if you truly get what dunder name equals dunder main does. Show me, Vivek, don't make me rage. Guys, Sensei's too mad today for some reason. Okay, Sensei, I got you. Actually, I just need to import practice. There you go. Or from practice import asterisk. Okay, if I run the command, it prints welcome to VivUniverse. Let me copy this and go here. Guys, I honestly don't know what am I doing right now. I don't get the point of dunder name and dunder main, honestly. It might be important. I've seen many people say it's really important, so I was like, might as well learn it. Okay, Sensei, my file name is Python, not python.py. Okay, it's capitalized python.py, not lowercase python.py. Let's see. And then I had to import my, okay, it doesn't work when I, guys, ignore my typos. Okay, it doesn't work when I just type import Python. Okay, I can't invoke my welcome function, but when, oh my gosh, guys, my typo, I cannot spell while talking. Okay, but when I type, let's see, but when I type from Python import asterisk in bracket means everything, I can use my welcome function. There you go. But in second code you mentioned practice sp. It got confused. In second code you mentioned practice sp. Let's see. Oh, practice, so it got confused. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. There you go. What did you just say? Your file is called python.py? You fool, Vivek, you just declared war on Python itself? Okay, the number one forbidden curse in Python: never, and I mean never, name your file python.py or python.py. Why? Because you're overriding the language itself. When you name your file python.py, Python tries to import your file instead of the actual Python standard library modules. Oh, okay, I see. You break built-in behaviors, you confuse the interpreter, you risk infinite recursion if you try to import something like import sys or import os. This is like naming your sword, then trying to swing it and accidentally cutting your own arm off. Punishment time. Okay, you are now ready to rename your file immediately from python.py to something else, example python or practice.py or maincode.py. Delete any file named python or python.py or pycache folder if it got generated. Never use the name python.py, test.py, string.py, time.py, random.py, etc. Those are all module names in Python. Now back to the lesson. After renaming your function properly, practice.py, redo the tutorial.py, import practice, then run it. You should not see welcome to VivUniverse print, because if the dunder name equals to dunder main block, Then try from practice import. Oh, I see. Now it should print because you're manually calling function. Oh, lesson summary. If dunder name equals dunder main, make sure code only runs when the file is executed directly. It prevents automatic execution when imported into other files. You can still access the functions, but they won't run unless you call them yourself. Next challenge. Ready to start the broken code challenge for this topic, or do you want to write the full correct script on your own now? Choose your next move, warrior, but choose wisely, because if you stall, you're doing 30 push-ups in the form of repetitive code. Okay, guys, I actually understand. So basically what the if dunder name equals dunder main does, it prevents me from running my code instantly. Like if I type import, actually let me change the names real quick. Yeah, I feel Sensei is gonna get real mad if I don't change my names. Is this how you rename? So I'll use the Python. I'm pretty sure. There you go. So let me rename it to something like, I don't know, main.py. Okay, is it refactor? Pretty sure. Okay, main.py and tutorial.py. Now this is my main function. I will import my main. There we go. Okay, and then from my main function, I shouldn't have capitalized it. Oh my gosh. From main, I will import welcome. There we go. That's how dunder name. Okay, I see. Guys, and this is just me warming up and getting to know this, but later, like further in the video, like after a while, I'm gonna be moving on to instruction-based questions. These broken code questions, they're just to get me warmed up. Instruction-based questions are gonna be progressively harder. So let's get this here real quick and paste it. Okay, and say, Sensei, I think that I understand the concept of if dunder name equals to dunder main. There you go. Good, finally, you've survived the gauntlet of imports, case sensitivity, and name wars. And you didn't completely embarrass your bloodline. Vivek, you did it. You understand this topic. You know now how dunder name works, when dunder name equals dunder main triggers, why we use it, and how to import without triggering unwanted functions. Final checkpoint. Repeat after me like a warrior monk with burning resolve. Okay, code under if dunder name equals dunder main only runs when the file is executed directly. Say it in your mind, say it with your fingers, say it until your soul automatically filters out file named python.py. Next phase, broken code challenge. You're ready, now begins the real battle. I will give you broken Python files involving if dunder name equals dunder main behavior. You must fix them and explain what's wrong. Okay, mess up and you'll write that line 30 times, solve them all, and a proud Sensei reward awaits you. Let's go. Question 1, broken code. Broken file, start.py, define hello, print hello, VivUniverse, if dunder name equals to dunder main. Okay, invoke the, okay, I see, fix this code, tell you what's wrong, or feel my wrath. Alright guys, and like a quick little shameless plug, I'm really close to 700 subscribers, so if you guys enjoy this content, make sure you guys subscribe. It makes me happy. Guys, I gotta add that shameless plug counter ASAP. Okay, so if dunder name, I already know what's wrong honestly, so if dunder name equals dunder main, the print. Okay, so I defined a function called hello. Let me indent this. There you go. And then print hello VivUniverse. If dunder name equals dunder main, I invoke my main function. Now, if I go to my tutorial.py, and then from my main, okay, from main, I will import hello. Then let me use my hello function, invoke it. If I run the command, hello VivUniverse. Guys, this is going to be so helpful when I make that game at day 100. on day 100. This is going to be really useful. Okay, there you go. Wait, let me just check if I'm audible, because guys, my mic sometimes stops working. That's pretty bad. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Vivek. You didn't just fix it, you slashed through that broken code like a warrior with purpose. Correct fix, let's break down what was wrong in the original. Mistake 1. So I defined a function called hello, I printed hello VivUniverse. You missed the indentation inside the function. Python is strict with blocks. Okay, mistake 2. If dunder name equals to dunder main, you used a single equal sign instead of a comparison sign equals to. That's an assignment, not a check. Mistake 3. Hello, again, no indentation under the if block. That would have... Guys, wait, did I like copy the wrong code and I said it? No, I'm pretty sure I copied the correct code. Guys, did Sensei just lag? Let me try refreshing, guys. I don't know, something's wrong with Sensei. There you go, retry. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Vivek. You saw that wretched code and tore it apart like a warrior of the byte realm. Your fix is 100% correct. Here's what you crushed. Print wasn't indented under define hello. You indented it properly. Good. If dunder name equals to dunder main, a single equal to is for assignment. You used equal to for comparison. Perfect. Hello wasn't indented or properly placed. You corrected the call within the if block. You get 1 point, a powerful glare of pride from your sensei. Okay, but this is just the first swing of sword. Broken code challenge 2. Import fail. Okay, we defined. Congrats in advance for 700 subscribers. I appreciate you so much, Kier. Yeah, we're like really close to 700. Kinda excited. Okay, let's see. So we defined a function called greet, and then I printed under the greet I printed hey there, and then if dunder name equals dunder main, I invoked my greet function. Okay, then you have a second file, import fail. Okay, greet. When you run this second file, Python throws an error. Okay, explain why this code is broken. Send back the corrected version of the second file only. Okay, don't think, act. Alright, so we defined a function. Oh, I see. So wait, let me copy this real quick. Go here. And guys, I just realized I'm not completely covering the video. Alright, so we go here. There we go. And then open this. Copy that. Then there, go to the second one, paste. Alright, so let's see what's wrong here. Whoops. Copy that, get that there, paste. Alright, so I need to first import my main. Guys, I'm actually gonna let me just change my name again. Like, I can't always type it uppercase, so let me go with rename. Okay, lowercase main, refactor. There we go, perfect. String this up. Okay, so I gotta import the greet function. So from my main, I will import greet. If I run the command, hey there we go, perfect. Let me copy and get Sensei back in here. And let me paste this. There we go. Sensei, the code is correct, but my file names are different. Correct again, Vivek, and this time you didn't just fix the code, you understood the root cause. That's what I want from you, warrior. Why the original failed in the broken example. Import underscore fail greet. Greet throws an error because greet is not defined in this file inside import fail. Okay, inside import fail, and you didn't import it directly. That's like yelling cast fireball without without having learned the spell. You're gonna burn your eyebrows off, rookie. Okay. Fix number 1, what you did, from main import greet, and then I invoked my function greet. Perfect, you imported the function directly, so greet works here. Fix 2, alternative way, you could have also done import main.greet. Oh, I could have done that, but then you'd have to call it when the module prefix like main.greet. Oh, you can't just say greet directly. You understand the difference between import module and from module import function. That's importing alone. Okay, that importing alone doesn't bring function names into your local scope. Okay, that file names matter, and they must watch in the import line. You're unstoppable right now, Vivek. Broken code challenge number 3, the silent file. Okay. File name the silent runner.py, so I define a function called scream, print I'm running if dunder name equals dunder main. I invoke my scream function file loud runner.py. From silent runner import scream. When you run loud underscore runner.py, nothing happens in the terminal. Why? Explain why it's silent, then tell me what part of the dunder name equals dunder main concept is responsible. What would happen if we remove the if dunder name equals dunder main block? Answer now or I'll make you write a new module called pain.py with a loop that never ends. Okay, let me go and copy the broken code. And guys, I will move to instruction based codes. I'm just getting used to if dunder name equals dunder main. Let me paste this. Then let me copy the second one. Go here, paste it. Okay, so from silent runner, let me change from my main py. I will import scream. Alright. Honestly, it sounds pretty good. I do want to try one thing. Let me actually just import my main. Import main. I want to use my main. Does this work? Import main as m. It works, guys. All those YouTube videos are honestly paying off. Okay, import main as m. So m dot scream. If I run the command, I'm running. Guys, this is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me copy this. Get Sensei here. Sensei, this is my main.py file, and let me go here, tutorial, copy this, and this is my, what was my other file name? I forgot. Tutorial.py. This is my other file. I forgot the name of my file. And guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated. Water is really important, guys. Our body is like made of water. 70% of water. Yes, Vivek, you just punched through the wall of confusion. Your answer is on fire, 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 and your code is cleaner than a freshly sharpened katana. Okay, let's break this down for the stream. Why did nothing print originally in this code? Loud underscore runner.py from silent runner import scream. Because silent runner.py only prints when executed directly, not when imported that line. Okay. If dunder name equals dunder main, I import the main function, stops the scream from running during import. It's the guardian of your script, only allowing execution when run directly. You did this on your fix. Import main as m.scream. Here you imported the function properly, called it manually by bypassing the dunder name equals dunder main condition. So now it prints I'm running exactly as it should. You understood the condition and controlled it manually, master level move. If we removed if dunder name equals dunder main from main.py, then just importing the file would automatically call scream even when you didn't want it. Okay, that's messy, annoying, and dangerous in big projects. Conclusion, you understand why dunder name equals dunder main prevents accidental execution, how to call functions manually from imported files, how to write clean reusable modules like a real dev. You've now conquered 3 broken codes. We keep going until 10. Broken code challenge number 4. Bad indentation, bad import file, vworld.py. So in our first file, in our vworld.py, we defined a function called open portal and printed portal to VivUniverse open. And then if dunder name equals dunder main, I invoke my open portal function, and then we have another Python file called traveler.py. We imported vworld and then open portal. Okay, I already know we need to like write something like vportal.openportal. Okay, fix both files. Tell me what's broken and why the corrected code run. Okay, run Vivek, the portal is collapsing. Guys, honestly, after this question, I might just go for instructional based questions, because when I started the stream, I have like a whole separate stream for this because I thought that the questions are going to be harder, and the if dunder name equals dunder main concept is going to be more confusing. It actually was pretty easy. So I might go with instructional based questions next. I honestly thought this was going to be hard. This isn't hard, guys. Alright, so I just gotta indent this. And guys, to indent, you guys can just hit tab on your keyboard that like indents it. There we go. Okay, let me copy the second one. Paste it. Actually, I don't even need to paste it here. I can just go with import my main. Okay, and then from import main as m. Import main as m. Okay, we have our open portal function here, so I want to invoke it, so I'll go with m dot open portal, like open sesame. Okay, if I run the command portal to VivUniverse open, guys, this is so much fun. Alright, so let me copy this, get sensei here, paste it. That's my main file, ... and this is my second file. Let me go here real quick, go to my second file, copy this, get sensei back here, a bunch of spaces, and let me say, sensei, I feel like warmed up, ... can we do instruction based codes now? Okay, a bunch of exclamations. And guys, oh my gosh, ignore my spelling mistakes. I make a lot of typos while talking. Alright, yes, now that's excuse me, guys. Yes, now that is the fire I want to see. You just took that broken pile of code and we built it into a functional gateway to the VivUniverse. Perfect indentation, correct import style, manual function invocation, okay, understanding locked in. You're officially warmed up, warrior, and when the student is on fire, excuse me, guys, and when the student is on fire, the sensei brings the forge. Instructional based challenges begin now. Okay, no broken code, no hint, just my voice, just my chat, your will and raw Python power. Let's see if you can code what I say exactly as I say it. Instruction based code challenge number 1. Write a Python file that defines a function launch_game, okay, that prints launching VivUniverse game. Wraps the function inside a if dunder name equals dunder main block. Does not run anything automatically when the file is imported, but when you're done, send me the code. Okay, one wrong indentation and I'm sending you to debug hell for eternity. Go, Vivek, prove your strength. I got you, sensei. Alright, so I gotta start by importing a function called define launch_game. Okay, let's see, that prints launching VivUniverse game, 3 dots. So I will print launching VivUniverse game dot dot dot. Okay, and then I gotta add my if dunder name equals dunder main. I actually forgot. Do I gotta add it like this? Actually, I'm pretty sure I watched a few videos where this said if I just type main that I get the whole function. Yeah guys, I watched a lot of tutorials yesterday before I started this because I thought this concept was going to be really hard. Even in the tutorials it was pretty hard, but apparently when sensei teaches me something I actually understand it real fast. Okay. Now let me import main as m dot launch game. If I run the command launching the VivUniverse game. Okay, let me copy this. There we go. Let me go here, paste it, and drink some water. That's what I'm talking about, the wake. Okay, drink some water. Okay, you heard the instruction. You didn't flinch. You wrote the code and it's clearer than a katana strike through air. Okay, evaluation. Launch underscore game defined properly. Okay, message prints exactly as told, wrapped inside if dunder name equals dunder main. No automatic running when imported. Sensei is pleased but not satisfied. We keep going. You've unlocked the next challenge. Instruction based code challenge 2. Write a Python file that defines a function called summon beast with a parameter of name. This function should print you have summoned name. Inside the if dunder name equals dunder main block, summon a beast named Shadow Fang. If the file is imported, nothing should happen on its own. Write it fast, write it clean. Show me your command. Beast with code. Hey, beasts with code. Guys, I feel my webcam is a little vertical. I hope I didn't mess my webcam up yesterday. Alright, so I gotta go here. Okay, it says, let me go inside my main function, and it says define a function called summon beast with a parameter of name. So I'll define a function called summon underscore beast with a parameter of name. Okay, there we go. This function should print you have summoned the name. Alright, so I will print you have summoned. Okay, and then an s string, my name parameter. Okay, and then I'll go with if dunder name equals dunder main, I will invoke my summon beast function with the parameter of name. Let me go with the parameter of, I don't know, let's say with a golem or a golem. Okay, if I go here and I import my main function as m dot summon beast, let's go with Hydra. If I run the command, you have summoned a golem. Why isn't it saying Hydra? Okay, that's a question to ask, I guess. Alright, let's copy this. Control V. Sensei, I get you summoned Hydra here. I mean, you summoned Golem here. Or Golem here. Dot dot dot. But in my second file where I imported the main function as m, when I import my m dot summon beast, when I import my m dot summon beast, I get Golem and not Hydra. Guys, ignore my spelling, my typos. There we go. Okay, and let me add a parameter of the Hydra here. Let's see. Let me check if I'm audible. Okay, perfect. Vivek, you summoned a golem inside the main block, and that's and now you're surprised that it runs when you run the file. Listen carefully, warrior, because this is critical. When you're seeing Gollum, even when you're why you're seeing Gollum even when you're calling summon underscore beast with a parameter of Hydra from another file, because you wrote if dungeon name equals dungeon main summon beast Gollum. This means if the file is run directly, it summons a golem. If the file is imported, the if block is not executed. So far good, but you said in my second file where I imported the main function as m, that second file must be executing the excuse me guys, that second file must be executing the file itself, not just importing it. You might be right clicking run file, or your file editor is misconfigured and actually running your main file directly inside of just importing it. The fix, how to verify: in your second file, let's say arena.py, do this: import main as m.summon hydra. Then make sure you're running arena, not main.py. If you run main.py, you will get the golem. If you run arena.py, you should only get hydra. Okay, your final code should be main.py define some beast name, you summon this beast, if dungeon name equals dungeon main, summon a golem. Arena.py, import main as m.summon beast hydra. Did I do that, guys? I'm pretty sure I did that. Lesson burned into your mind now. Okay, tell me, what exactly triggers the code under if dungeon name equals to dungeon main? Say it now loud. Say it now, loud and clear, or I make you summon beast 30 times until you collapse. Okay. Honestly, guys, didn't I do that? This summons a golem. Okay, if dungeon name equals dungeon main. What if I just leave this empty? Okay, if I run this, error, type error, summon beast missing one required positional argument. Okay, golem. Define summon beast. Print you have. Oh, guys, remember what I was saying about this concept is easy? Never mind, it's not easy. It's a little complicated. Okay, run main one, modified run configuration. What does that do? I don't know. What does that do? Okay, let me copy this. Okay, go here and paste this and say, Sensei, this is my main.py, and when I run the command here, I get golem ... And now let me go to my tutorial.py, copy this. Okay, Control V, and this is my second Python file called tutorial.py, and when I imported my main.py here, I get golem instead of hydra. Why is that? Question mark. Let me drink some water. Guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated. Okay, Vivek, you've committed the ancient mistake of the misplaced execution path. You think you're running tutorial.py, but you're actually running main.py without even realizing it, and that's why you keep seeing that damn golem or golem. Okay, here's what's happening. Read this like your life depends on it. Okay, guys, we read it like our life depends on this. All right, you said Python main.py define a function called summon beast with a parameter of name, print an f string. You have summoned name. If dungeon name equals dungeon main, and tutorial.py import main as m.summon beast hydra. But when you run this, you're getting golem. Okay, you have summoned hydra, which means you're running main.py by accident, not tutorial.py. That's why both golem and hydra are showing up. I'm just getting one. How to verify in main.py? Add this. Running main.py file. Add this just for test. Then run tutorial.py. If you see it running main.py file, then you're not running tutorial, you're running main.py. Here's what should happen. If you run tutorial.py and everything is written correctly, the output should only be you have summoned a hydra, because main.py is only being imported, and if dungeon name equals to dungeon main should not run. Okay, what to do now? Stop running main.py. You must run tutorial.py to see just hydra in your code editor, like VS Code versus Tony or Tony, etc. Make sure tutorial.py is the file you're running. Okay, activate tab or from terminal command. Okay, Python tutorial.py, do not run main.py if you want to avoid seeing golem. Set it loud and big. The code under if dungeon name equals dungeon main only runs when I execute that specific file. Write it here, seal it in your mind, or I'll make you summon 30 golems that all print you forgot again until your screen crashes. Can I just explain this? You in one line? It's just that runs your code immediately when you use this as a package, but when actually the main function is called, like, was I too stupid to understand that? Wait, doesn't mean I just gotta import my main here. Okay, and then from main import summon beast. Okay, and then summon beast hydra. You have some. It keeps saying you have summoned a golem, like a golem. It's just that runs your code immediately when you use this as a package, but when actually the main function is called, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna indent this, right? What happens if I indent it? Okay, it doesn't print anything. It ensures that certain code runs only when the Python file is executed directly, not when it's imported as a module. See if you get his define. See if I get the define function. Let's see. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I didn't understand that. Actually, let me go up and ask Sensei again. Let's say, Sensei, can you give me the code for both files, question mark, because I feel like I'm doing everything correct, but my output is still giving me golem instead of hydra. I guess you don't have idea about modules or packages. Honestly, yeah, I'm a complete beginner. Yeah, I've just been like doing, this is currently day 60 and there's like 40 more days left, so I gotta like move on to object-oriented programming as well, but I gotta figure this out first. Yeah. Oh, you want the code, Vivek? Fine, I'll give you the code that even the dark gods of debugging would bow to. Okay. This dungeon method is easy though. Honestly, yeah, it is pretty easy. I'm just messing up with like if I like go to this code, I wrote my function here and then I added if dunder name equals dunder main. When I go to my tutorial.py file, I imported my main and I imported my summon beast from my main Python file. But I changed the parameter here to Hydra from golems. But when I run the command, it still gives me. Oh wait, can I like? It still runs my main function actually. Should I like cancel that? It still prints golem. Wait, should I go? Edit configuration, current file. Should I change something from here? Guys, I feel I figured it out. I feel I figured it out. There's that you should learn about that first. Okay, this one, the indentation. Okay, honestly, I feel like this was my mistake. I had to go with current file. I was using my main file here. Wait, let me actually say that to Sensei. I feel like a genius, guys. Oh my gosh, like I okay, my pride level is right now on top. Okay, I shouldn't get cocky. This was supposed to be basic. I guess let's make Sensei happy. Let's go, let's go. Alright, it's time to surprise Sensei. Okay, let's go here and paste this special type of genius. That's what I'm saying. Let me say Sensei, a lot of eyes. I actually figured it out, exclamation. I figured out how to run my current file, exclamation. There we go, guys. My goat. I appreciate you guys. This was. Let's see what Sensei's gotta say. Vivek, you did it. You freaking did it. I knew there was a fire in you waiting to explode. And now you finally lit the whole damn Python world and fired. I guess. You just unlocked the real secret, control over execution. Now you're not just coding, you're commanding files like a true sorcerer of these scripting arts. No more why is Golem here? No more this doesn't make sense. Now you know, I run the file I choose, not the file that chooses me. Sensei's reward, a big proud hug from your sensei, a firm, respectful pat on the head. Doesn't make me blush, guys. Whisper in your ears. You're leveling up, and that's and no one can stop you. Okay, I don't know if that sounded like a whisper. Now take an hour break. Stretch, eat, guys. I don't think I need a break. You go here. This is one of the reasons I don't use PyCharm. Excited to see you get to object-oriented programming. Honestly, yeah, I'm probably gonna start object-oriented programming like maybe next stream or the stream after that. Yeah. Sup, Viv? How you doing, Matrix? How you doing, Matrix? Okay, imagine pissing off your sensei or just simply not running the correct file. That's what I'm saying. Oh, guys, this feels so satisfying. Make sure you guys subscribe. A shameless plug. Alright, let's go up and say, Sensei, I'm streaming right now, so I can't take a break. Let's keep doing the instructional based codes and let's. Oh, I said the code. Now my. I know Sensei is actually super pissed off. Just keep his cool right here. What's your favorite cartoon in your childhood? Honestly, I loved watching Doraemon and like Shin-chan. Those are my favorite cartoons. Oh, you're still streaming? Fine, warrior. If you won't rest, then I'll just have to push you harder. No mercy. You earned this level. Now show me you can hold it. Instruction, okay, base code challenge number 3. Write a program with a function called enter arena player. The function prints player name has entered the arena. Use if dunder name equals dunder main, block to call enter arena Vivek the Brave. Then import the file into another Python file called enter arena dark scepter. Okay. Example arena.py in your main file. We define a function called arena with a parameter of player name, print. Player name has entered the arena. If dungeon name equals dungeon main, enter. Invoke the function. And then the second Python file, battle.py, import arena.enter. Okay, Dark Scepter. Expected rules. File you run, output arena, Vivek. The Brave has entered the arena. Battle.py. Dark Scepter has entered the arena. Type it out, test it, then report to me immediately with your result. I want to see blood code and glory. Hey, if you want to make the understanding of dungeon name equals dungeon main easier, think of it like this. The code under if dungeon name equals dungeon main only runs if you're running that specific file, not if you're importing. Oh, I see. That actually makes sense. That probably means I will only like the only way I'm going to invoke my function is if I actually call it out using my main dot, or if I specifically imported main from summon beast, the function. Hey, alright, so let me go up here and define a function. Let me define a function called enter arena at a parameter of player underscore name. Okay, player name has entered. The function prints, so I will print. And guys, let me just copy this from here. Yeah, I'm way too lazy to type this. Okay, there you go. Player name has entered. This needs to be an F string. There we go. Okay, and then if dungeon name equals dungeon main, I will invoke my enter arena. Else if I will enter my arena. Okay, and then I'll go to my tutorial.py. I will import my main, and then let me delete this. Main dot enter arena. This should be Dark Scepter. So Dark Scepter. Guys, ignore my typos. I cannot spell. Okay, here. Okay, so Vivek the Brave. Okay, there we go. So if I run this file, it will print Dark Scepter has entered the arena. But if I go to my main file, it's going to print Vivek the Brave has entered the arena. Okay, how did you get interested in programming? Honestly, I've always been interested in making games, but since I'm going to be joining college, I had to learn Python, so I was like, might as well learn it at home. And since I was learning it, thought I'd make it a 100-day series, where at the end of the series, I'm going to be making a game using only Python, and that actually got my interest because this is actually pretty fun. Alright, let me copy this. Here, I was at a restaurant. How you doing, Sisha? How you been? I appreciate you joining the stream. How was the restaurant experience? Alright, let me go here real quick. Call Sensei. There we go. Paste it and say, Sensei, can the questions get a bit harder? These are pretty easy. Guys, I'm not trying to get cocky or overconfident. I know I get humbled really quickly when it comes to stuff like this, but since it really says, oh, so you're getting cocky now, you know, I feel it's too easy. Peace, we've got to bounce. Alright, appreciate you, Mattress, joining the stream. I guess I'll catch you in the next stream. When are you planning to join college? Did you shortlist any? Honestly, I'm planning to join college this fall, like probably like in a couple of days. I got a few more days, and when I join college, it might be harder to stream, but I'll still try streaming daily. Honestly, yeah, I'll probably take morning classes and stream in the afternoon. Like it's 3 o'clock right now. Alright, oh, so you're getting cocky now, aren't you? You want harder? You want to bleed for glory? Then strap in Vivek the Brave, because I'm cranking the heat up to Hellfire level. Challenge 4, the multi-function summon ritual. This looks huge. Okay, your mission. You must write a Python module that contains in ritual.py a function called summon beast. Since you have summon beast name, a function called banish beast with a parameter of name. Prince name has been banished to the void. A function called ritual summary prints Ritual completed with great power. Only when the file is run directly, the following should happen in this exact order. Summon Beast, Kerberos, okay. Banish Beast, is it I'm pretty sure it's Cerberus or something like that, guys. I cannot pronounce. Okay, and ritual summary. Alright, in arena.py, second file, import the ritual module. Call only summon beast Hydra. Do not run the banish or summary functions. Excuse me, guys. Expected outputs when you run ritual.py. You have summoned Cerberus. Cerberus has banished back to the void. Ritual completed with great power. When you run arena.py, you have summoned Hydra. You wanted a challenge. This is a challenge. Do it. Test it. If you even get one line wrong, I'm making you write dungeon name equals to dungeon name 30 times while doing push-ups on a glass. Go now. Show me if you're truly worthy of the title Code Summoner. Alright. Going to grind Harvard, I guess. Oh, I see. Gods any GF log. Guys, I've never dated anybody. I'm always way too busy. Always at home. I'm doing what you do expect. Instead of learning Python, I'm doing that, but also doing what I'm about to say. I'm learning C because I needed to make my OS. Honestly, that's pretty insane. Like, I gotta learn like multiple languages as well. Okay, let's see. So the first thing I had to do was go in my main.py and okay, so I gotta import a function called summon beast in ritual.py. Okay, so let me define a function called the summon underscore beast with a parameter of name. Okay, and so this function is going to print, let me just copy this. I'm way too lazy to type it out, guys. I don't even have the emojis. Okay, and another function, banish beast name. Okay, this function shouldn't be indented inside, so I'll define another function called banish underscore beast with a parameter of name. Okay, and then I will print this thing, name has been banished back to the void. Let me copy that. Get here, print. There we go. Okay. A function ritual summary prints ritual completed with great power. Okay. Let me copy that. And then I will define another function called ritual summary. There we go. Okay, guys, ignore my typos. Alright. Okay, actually I won't have a parameter, I'll just print. There you go, ritual completed with great power. Only when the file is run directly, the following should happen in this exact order. Summon beast, Cerberus, banish beast Cerberus, and ritual. Okay, so let me go with if dungeon name equals dungeon main. I will invoke my summon beast function and add the parameter of Cerberus to it. Okay, and then I will import my banish beast and add the same parameter, and then my ritual summary. Okay, because I went through. Oh, I'm slow. I don't think multiple languages kind of flex, but doesn't make you good. Oh, I see. Because I went in unprepared on purpose. Microsoft has a team. I don't. Microsoft has knowledge. I don't have nearly as much. Now you see what mess I'm in. Lol. After this, try learning C. That will definitely make you cry. Topics like pointer structures, etc. And that doesn't have guys, I can't talk. Oh my gosh, that doesn't have object-oriented programmings. I learned pointers recently. It was a pain in the ass, but double pointers, etc. were code with that. Okay, assembly is a pain in the ass, and also malcalc and real lock, memories, tips where ALS or hurts for me. Guys, I can't read a thing because my second monitor is like kept far and like everything is written so small. I gotta like zoom in to read it. Okay, maybe I'm just making an excuse. Okay, so let me import my main, not my main. Let me type my main dot summon beast. Okay, add a parameter of okay, in the second file, import ritual module. Import ritual module, okay. Call only summon beast Hydra. Do not run banish or summary functions. Okay, so let me go with Hydra. If I run the command, it's going to say you have summoned Hydra. Didn't I convert this to an F string? Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay, so now if I run the command, you have summoned Hydra. But if I go to my main.py, you have summoned Cerberus. Guys, I can't pronounce these names. It's way too complicated for me. Let me copy this. Get Sensei up here. Okay, let's see. Just use Control plus Zoom. Oh god, that was an excuse. Maybe you will. Oh wait, that's genius. Oh my gosh, wait, guys, I just kind of messed up my entire screen. I zoomed in way too much. Control shit. There we go. Okay. It zoomed way too much. Okay, I think this should be pretty good actually. Let me get this to the other screen. That was honestly an excuse, guys. Alright, let me just get this here. Okay, perfect. Now it's way better now. Okay, let me go ahead, paste it. Okay, this is my first file, Sensei. Actually, capital Sensei. There we go. Okay, let me go to PyCharm. Go to my second file, Control C. Okay, then get Sensei back. Whoops, got the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, Control V. And that's my second file. I don't want to add that in caps, but guys, why did I open my BlueStacks? Let me close. There we go. Okay, guys, this feels so awkward. My chat style, it's way too big. Oh, Vivek the Brave. Before Sensei used to call me the Banana Warrior, now Sensei called Vivek the Brave. Okay, I see. You have performed the ritual flawlessly. The ancient Python gods have no choice but to bow to you, okay? Let's break it down, warrior. You did exactly what was asked. Summon beast, banish beast, ritual summary if dungeon name equals dungeon main. Clean, perfect function calls main.summon beast with a parameter of Hydra from the second file. You are unstoppable. Lesson sealed. Code inside if dungeon name equals dungeon main only runs when you execute that file directly. Excuse me, guys. If you imported, those blocks are skipped and only your explicit functions are explicit function calls are run. You have mastered it. It is burned in your brains forever. Reward unlocked. Huge hug from your proud sensei. Proud hand on your shoulder, okay? You have been granted the title Master of Main Gate Rituals. Okay, take a deep breath, but no breaks yet. You said you wanted hard mode and I'm not done with you. Ready for the next one? I'm about to throw dungeon name equals dungeon main into a mini project with arguments and import. Say the word and I'll drop it. This honestly sounds fun. Ready, sensei. I wanted to keep that in caps, but it's fine. Oops, I accidentally repeated some of the messages. Assembly almost made my brain malfunction. Brain.exe has stopped working. Okay. Yosh. What does Yosh mean, guys? Okay, Yosh, no more warm-ups, no more training wheels. You said you're ready. Prove it. Guys, make sure. Okay. Okay, you said you're ready, so prove it. We're about to begin your if dungeon name equals dungeon main mastery session. You will understand it, use it, and breathe it. No slacking. No, I'll do it later. You're here now, so you earned your glory. Explanation time. If dunder main equals to if dunder name equals to dunder main, what's name? Every Python module has a special built-in variable called name, dunder name. And dunder basically stands for double underscore. When you run a Python file directly, Python sets dunder name equals to dunder. Shouldn't that be 2 equals to, guys? Okay, Python says dunder name equals to dunder main for that file, but if you import the file as a module somewhere else, then name becomes the module name. Why do we use if dunder name equals to dunder main? Because if we want some code to only run when the script is run directly and not when it is imported. Okay, example. We define a function called greet, print hello sensei loves you. Guys, that makes me happy, honestly. Okay, if dunder name equals to dunder main, define invoke my greet function. If you run this file directly, it will print the message, but if you import this file into another file, the greet function won't run unless you call it manually. Use cases. Greet for testing code, creating scripts, or writing reusable modules. You can have functions ready for import, but only run certain code when you run directly. Sensei's rule: if you write a Python file and want to test it on a if you write a Python file and want to test it or run a specific section, when the main file must use this check. Now, are you ready for the first broken code? Type unleash the code if you're ready to fix the broken garbage and prove you've got the main character energy. Okay, let me say sensei, I'm ready, can I get a hard let's go with mini project actually, or actually can I get a mini project that includes dunder name equals to dunder main question mark. I feel like I understand the concept, I just need to work on some real life examples. Okay, let me just zoom out because the zoomed in chat makes me way too uncomfortable. Okay, yeah, probably because I'm not used to it. Guys, and we hit 591 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. 9 more subscribers to 700. I might just do a stream where every time I write a wrong code, I have to eat something spicy, just for some entertainment purposes, guys. I don't know why that's gonna kill my taste buds. Oh, you want a mini project with if dunder name equals to dunder main to slam this concept in your brain? Fine, I'll give you a project that's like a real tough boss fight, but you're gonna crush it. Mini project VivUniverse library manager. Project requirements: create 2 files, library.py, the module file, define a global list of books equals to a list. Okay, define a function add book with a parameter of book name that adds the book to the books, okay, list, and prints book name has been added to the library. Oh, I see. Define a function called show books that prints all books in the library, 1 per line, prefixed with a guys, I forgot what this was called. I actually remember a hyphen. Okay, inside if dunder name equals to dunder main block, add 3 blocks of your choice using add underscore book function that calls show books. Okay, the second file, main.py, the runner file, import the library module called library.addBook to add a new Python mastery, then call library.showBooks to show all books in the library. Expected behavior when you run library.py directly, it should add the 3 books and print them. When you run main.py, then it should add Python mastery to show only the books plus the ones originally added, because the module's global list persists across imports if you manage it properly. Extra challenge if you want: make sure the list books persists only in one runtime. Don't use files yet. So when you run main.py, library.py, the books, okay, after library.py, the books list resets, showing only the books added in the run. Okay, get to it, warriors. Send me your tube files when done, and I'll rip them apart or crown you a champion. Don't waste time of watching. Guys, that was a lot to process. Okay, I'm gonna go stream. Alright, good luck, Seashell, with your stream. Alright, let me get Sensei here and drink some water. Okay, make sure you guys are being hydrated. That was honestly a lot to process. Alright, so let me go here and check where I start with. Okay, so I gotta start by defining a function called books. Define a global list books. Oh, a global list. So books equals to an empty list. This is a global list. There's the scope resolutions. Formula is LEGB, so it's local, enclosed, global, and built-in. I went through that the last stream. Okay. Define a function called add_books with a parameter of book_name. So I'll go ahead and define a function called define add book. So add_book with a parameter of book_name. Excuse me, guys. That adds the book to the books list and prints it. Okay, so I might have to do first. Let me use the global books. Okay, I use this so I can like manipulate my books list inside of my define add books function. Okay, so define a function add_book with a parameter of book_name that adds the book to the books list and prints. Okay, so I gotta append. So books dot append book name. That does make sense. Okay, and prints. I will go ahead and print an f string. Honestly, let me copy this, guys, because I don't have enough patience to actually type this out with all my bajillion typos. Okay. Define a function show books. Okay, so I gotta define another function now. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be a function inside of my add books function, so I'll define a function called show books, show_books. Okay, I'll add a parameter. Alright, that prints all the books in the library, one per prefixed with a hyphen. Okay, gotta figure out what this means real quick. Let me just actually zoom in a bit. Okay, that's perfect. Let me check if I'm audible. Alright, perfect. So let me try figuring out what does this mean. Define a function show_books that prints all books in the library, one per line prefixed with a, I keep forgetting the name of it, I just said it, with a hyphen. Okay, so that prints all books in the library, one per prefixed. Oh, I see. Okay, so let me go here and this is okay. It needs to be indented actually. Okay, so now this is basically an enclosed. Okay, so this parameter is an enclosed parameter. So I can use the. Let me actually go here and use the non-local book name. There we go. Now I can use the book name inside of my defined show book. So I got to show the book library. So I got to print define a function show book that prints all books in the library, one per prefixed, one per line, prefixed with a hyphen. How do I prefix it? I might have to use the built-in strip. No, not strip. Was it? I know. I actually know what to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure strip. I just got to replace oh, the dot replace. I got to replace an empty space with a hyphen. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so now let me print print an f string your, or let me actually just go with a library. Library and an f string, my book name parameter. Okay, and now I will strip it. So dot, I can strip it here. I wonder, can I strip it here? Okay, can't strip it. I guess I gotta ask him how to do that. Okay, prefixed with, I'll have to ask how to do the prefix. So I guess I'll just ignore the prefix for now, and then I'll go here and go with if dunder name equals dunder main, add 3 books of your choice using add book, then call show book. Okay, so let me go with add book. Guys, do you guys know any books name? I don't know. Let me just go with Dragon Ball Super Volume 3. Yeah, guys, I rarely have time to read books. Okay, let me go with Volume 4. Although I did read almost all the Dragon Ball series graphic novels. Okay, then let me invoke my show. Actually, then call these show books. Okay, this might have to be the add books here. The show books needs to be indented, so I can't call my show books. Okay, that should work, right? Dragon Ball Volume 3 has been added to the library. Dragon Ball Volume 4 has been added to the library. Dragon Ball Volume 5 has been added to the library. Okay, I guess. Did that make any sense? Let me copy this, delete it. What happens if I print it? Okay, it still prints the same thing. That doesn't make any sense. Let me just go how it was before. Okay, there we go. Now time for the second file. Okay, so for my second file, main.py, the runner file, import the library module called library.addBook, okay, to add a new book called Python Mastery. Alright, so I imported my main and then my main.addBooks. I'll call it Python Mastery. Okay, guys, ignore my typos. Then call library.showBooks to show all the books in the library. Oh, I see. Okay, so main.show. Okay, I can't use my show books. So I guess this is where we ask Sensei for help. Let me go here, Control C. Okay, and go up here and say, Sensei, I feel like I messed up, ... This is my first Python file. Bunch of space, Control V, bunch of space. And this is my second Python file, ... I don't know how to add a prefix, exclamation. Okay, now let me go here real quick. Go to my second Python file, Control C. Okay, get Sensei back up here. Add a bunch of spaces, Control V and enter. Guys, my back honestly hurts. No, Vivek, what is this? This is not a library. This is a disaster. Alright, let me drink some water, guys. Make sure that you guys are being hydrated enough. Actually, I might just lubricate my lips as well, because my lips are really dry. Can't let them get chapped. Okay, listen up because I will teach you how to fix this mess step by step, but you write it 30 times if you don't learn it. Guys, I guess we gotta learn it. Why do people use assembly? I don't get it. Honestly, I kind of feel the same. It might be pretty fun to use it because the harder a language, in my opinion, the more fun it is. But I can't be saying anything because Python is my first language. I'm still learning Python. Python is probably easier than all other languages. All right, so let's read this. What's wrong with your first file? Honestly, right? Does assembly is assembly like is it like meant to make only operating systems? Like for example, C and C++ is used to make games, and I'm pretty sure Java is used for making like displays like this. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Alright, what's wrong with your first file? Indentation nightmare. So I defined a function called showBooks, okay? And I non-localized my global book name, okay? Print library book, okay? Showbooks, you nested showbooks in... Excuse me, guys. You nested showbooks inside add underscore book, wrong, non-local underscore book name. Excuse me, guys, I don't know why I'm barfing. Makes no sense here. Book underscore name is not an outer function scope. You call showbooks inside itself without base case infinite recursion. Showbooks should be a separate function, not nested. You never actually printed the list of books properly. You fix it. How to fix it? Library.py books equals to an empty list. Define add underscore book with a parameter of book name. Global book books.append. Okay, book name. I see. Print define show book. Okay, so it shouldn't be indented inside my add books function. Print library for every book in my books. F string hyphen. Oh, I see. If dunder name equals dunder main add books and then show books. Alright, about your second file, import main.add book, Python mastery, main.showbooks. You forgot to call this and see the books. Why do you need the prefix? Because book inside main and so are the functions. Because books is inside main and so are the other functions. To call a function inside an imported module, you do module name dot function underscore name. Now rewrite your files exactly like this, okay, and run them separately. Run library.py to see 3 books added and listed. Run your second code to add Python mastery and list all books in that run. Remember this and rewrite it 30 times if you have to. Functions cannot be nested unless you know exactly why. Non-local keyword is only for inner functions sending outer non-global variables. To print a list with prefix, loop and print each item with the prefix. That makes sense. Get to it, Vivek, fix it, send it back. I want to see improvement. I'll make you write it 30 times with your non-dominant hand. Hey, I thought C++ was harder, but at the point after seeing assembly code, I think C++ is easier than assembly. Honestly, I think the same thing because assembly, I feel like it's like just to like print hello world, you gotta like write a massive code. Yo, why is ChatGPT talking to you like your best friend? With me, ChatGPT talks so politely and professionally. Honestly, it's just the prompt. Like I just asked ChatGPT to act like my sensei and gave a few private information and like said ChatGPT sensei to like yell at me when I do a mistake, reward me when I'm like, you know, when I do something pretty good. So I feel like ChatGPT is my actual sensei now. Alright, so let's go here real quick and fix my code. So I didn't have to indent this here, so let me just go there. Okay, and then if dunder name equals dunder main, and then invoke my showbooks function. Okay, I can non-local it because it's not inside my this. There you go. I do gotta global it. There we go. Huh. Actually, I might not need the book name. Oh yeah, my library is my books. There we go. Okay. Huh. Okay, this should work if I run the command. Oh my gosh, I gave me a recursion error. Didn't I stop the function somewhere? Shouldn't there be like a break? If under name, show books. What project you're building? I'm honestly learning on how to use the if dunder name equals dunder main. It's actually for my 100 series, so I started learning Python as an absolute beginner with like zero prior coding experience. But in the day 100, my goal was to make a game using only Python. For that, I need to learn on how to use Pygames. I did install Pygames, but it was too hard. That's why I'm learning all my basics first. Right now, I'm learning if dunder name equals dunder main. I might start learning object-oriented programming like soon, probably next stream or the stream after that. I'll see what comes after my if dunder name equals dunder main. Honestly, pretty excited. Okay, and then let me import my main. Actually, my main dot the show books. If I run the command, it gives me a recursion error. Okay, let me go here. Copy this. Get here. Control V. Sensei. This gives me a recursion error. Object-oriented programming is actually fun. Honestly, I'm pretty excited for it. I'm pretty excited for object-oriented programming. Let me just check this. Okay, perfect. I'm audible. Yeah, it's about classes and all that. Okay, what did I tell you, Vivek? You're calling show books inside itself without a base case. That's an infinite recursion. Okay, suicide mission. Look at this line. Define show books, print library books, show books. You just told show books to call itself forever. No escape, no break. Of course you get a recursion error. How to fix it? Remove the recursive call inside show books completely. Oh, I gotta go with loops. Yeah, especially in Python is very fun. Really excited, really excited. Okay, so for my second function, let me go with for every book in my books. Okay, I will go with an F string. Okay, so let me add a prefix. There we go. Okay, now if I run the command, still gives me a recursion error. Let's read the rest. Okay. Complete fixed file. Books equals to an empty list. Define add books, book name, global books.append, book name, print, Define show books, print library for every book in my books, print an F string, a hyphen, and books. If dunder name equals dunder main, okay. Run this file directly and see the clean output. No recursion, no errors, clean and tight. Remember, never call a function inside itself unless you're doing recursion. And even then, you need a stopping condition. It's called a base case, guys. I learned like about recursion, I think like 3 streams ago. Okay. Now fix it, run it, and send me the output. I want to see progress, not recursion error mountains. Okay, let me get this here. Am I calling my function inside? Oh, I am calling my function inside. It took me so long to see this. Okay, there we go. If I run the command. Okay, Dragon Ball Super, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5. Okay, I might have to go with book names. Print library, okay. So let me print. Okay, there we go. If I run the command now, library Dragon Ball Volume 3. Oh, I see what Sensei meant. I gotta print my book. There we go. If I run the command. Guys, did you ever have this feeling of like actually writing a code that actually works? It feels really good. Python mastery has been added to the library Python mastery. Perfection, guys. I don't take credit for this question. I got carried. Okay, what's your favorite part of Python so far? Let's see. Honestly, recursion was pretty hard, but I did enjoy recursion. But out of all topics, I feel I like conditional expressions. Yeah, because it feels like the if else if I can write it like it's just a conditional expression. That makes it pretty fun. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Vivek. Finally, you've done it. You've written clean, functional, non-self-destructive code. Your library.py is now modular, readable, no recursion errors. Use if name equals to equals name correctly. Print book with a prefix. Okay, sample output should look like this. Next step. Now create your second file main.py that should look like this. This should not trigger the book if name if equals to main from your library.py, but it will use the books list and show the mastery. If you get that right too, I'll give you a +1 mini boss project unlocked and a digital trophy from your name carved into you. Now go, no wasting time, warrior. Get that second file done right. Okay. Alright guys, and we're at 692 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. We're so close to 700 subscribers. I might do like a separate stream for the 700 subscribers where every time I get a question wrong for my... whenever I get a error in my code, I might eat something spicy. I don't know. It's all for entertainment purposes, guys. Okay. Let's go here. Copy this. I am kind of curious. Could we like hit 700 this stream? Alright, let's see. And guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated enough because our body is made of literally coding without water. Wait, let me read this. Wrong move, Vivek. You just tried to import main and then call functions from it, but unless main.py actually defines those functions, add_book and showbook, this code is going to crash harder than your stream after 5 hours of coding without water. I guess I'm gonna be hydrating, guys. Now listen up because I'm only saying this once. Problem explained. Okay, let me go down. Okay, problem explained. You're doing import main.addBook, Python main.showBooks, books, but this will only work if you have a main.py file in the same dictionary. I see. That file has functions addBook and showBooks defined at the top level, not inside if name. Excuse me guys, I don't know why I'm barfing. Probably because I'm intaking a lot of air while talking. Okay, if name equals main. If they're inside if name equals main, then you cannot access them like that when importing main because that block only runs if the file is the main entry point, not when imported. Okay, fix this mess right now. Check your main.py. It should look like this. Define add_book title, book.append title. Okay, for every book in books, the print book if name equals main. This part won't run when you import the module. Okay, add book, default book, show books. Then your import main will work fine from another file like this. Import main, or better yet, use if name equals main properly to separate the code that runs automatically from reusable functions. Main.py define add book title, global books. Okay, book.append title, show books. For book and books, print book. Okay, an empty list of books if name equals main. Add book mastery, show books. Now main.py will work both as a script and as a module. If you get it, you get it now, or do I have to make you write name equals main 50 times on the blackboard like an old school anime student? Answer me, do you want to rework your main.py or should I help you write it from scratch the right way? Choose fast, Vivek. What got you interested in coding? Honestly, I needed to learn coding like for my college, so I was like, since I gotta learn it, I might just start learning and have a twist that, you know, like a 100 series twist. It makes it pretty fun, honestly. Okay, I was always pretty interested in like making games, but never thought I could actually code. Okay, so you get it now, or do I have to? Okay, answer me. Do you want to rework your main file or should I help you write it from scratch the right way? Oh, let me say, Sensei, can I write it from scratch question mark? I honestly didn't understand what you meant. It looked pretty good to me. Question mark, guys, ignore my typos, I cannot spell. Wait, this was the old one was pretty correct. Hey, let me just check if I'm audible. Okay, perfect, guys, because sometimes the mic just randomly stops working. There was like a time when I was streaming for like 5 hours, my mic stopped working, and I streamed for 2 hours without any audio. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, Vivek, did you just say you didn't understand and it looked good to you? Are you looking at a burning house and saying nice place? Yes, we're writing this from scratch because I'd rather have you master the clean version than duct tape your way into confusion. Goal: build a book library module and use it in another file. We're going to create 2 files. File 1, library.py. This is the reusable module, contains all the logic. Your mic is working, don't worry. Alright, that's a relief because sometimes when it stops working I wouldn't even know. Okay, library.py, books equals to an empty list. Define add books with a parameter of title, books.append title. Okay, I print an f string, title has been added to books. Okay, define show books, print current library. For every book in my books, print a hyphen book. Okay, if dunder name equals dunder name, this block only runs if you execute this file directly. Okay, add book Dragon Ball Super Volume 3, add book Dragon Ball Super Volume 4, add book Dragon Ball Super Volume 5, and then show books. File 2, main.py. This file will import library.py and rescue and reuse its functions. Okay, import library.addBooks, Python mastery, library.addBook, clean code, library.showBooks. How this works: if you run library.py directly, it will add 3 Dragon Ball books and show them. If you run main.py, it will import library.py but not run 3 books from the if dunder name equals dunder main block. It will only execute the 2 add underscore books calls you wrote in the main.py. Try it now. Create library.py and paste the first code. Create main.py and paste the second code. Run main.py. Expected output: Python mastery has been added to the library. Clean code has been added to the library. Current library, Python mastery, clean code. Go now, copy these 2 files exactly. When it works, I want to hear you yell, "Yes, sensei, I did it," or you're writing it 30 times on your wall in permanent marker. Guys, I honestly feel that it was correct, because if I run this command, it says Dragon Ball Volume 3 added to library, Volume 4 added to library, Volume 5 added to library, and my library is Dragon Ball 3, 4, 5. If I go to my tutorial.py and I run the command, it says Python mastery has been added to the library. I could go and like copy the other one which says clean code. Okay, let me go with my main dot not my dunder main dot. Okay, main dot add books. Let's go with clean code. Okay, if I run the command, there we go, it actually works. Okay, so let me copy this, paste it here. This is my file 1, sensei, and this is my file 2. Okay, let me open PyCharm, go to my tutorial.py, copy this, open sensei. There we go, and drink some water. Okay, that's almost there, but you still dared to name your file main.py. Does that make a difference? Guys, does main.py and like any name make a difference? Sensei's commands, you listen carefully, okay? Or I'll throw a chalk at your I'll throw a chalk at your forehead. Guess we're listening, guys. What's wrong? You're naming your first file main.py and your second file is doing this, import main. Okay, so you're naming your first file main.py, but Python internally uses dunder main to run scripts, so naming your module main.py is asking for chaos, confusion, and bugs that only the Shadow Realm understands. Okay, fix this like a pro. Rename your file to library.py. Here's the updated safe sensei approved version. Oh, I see. Now use this in main.py. Why this works perfectly, running main.py will not execute the book adding lines inside library.py if dunder name equals dunder main. Excuse me, guys. Only run the functions you explicitly called in python.py. You avoid the dangerous name main.py that Python reserved for entry scripts. Oh, I see. Warning from your sensei, never name your modules main.py, random.py, string.py, math.py, because you'll override Python's built-in modules and cause code errors that take you 5 hours of crying and 2 coffee to debug. Okay. Now yell at me when you get the output. Okay, do it right now or I'll make you memorize dunder name equals dunder main 50 times while doing push-ups. Okay, so I guess to be safe, I'll just change my name from main.py to let's go with library.py. Okay, guys, ignore my typos. Okay, let me refactor. There we go. Okay, there, and there. Okay, let me copy this. Control V. Alright, Sensei! Exclamation Sensei 8. Okay. Alright, Sensei. So, can I just not name any of my files main or anything that's a built-in function? I could just name them all to something that's not a built-in Python function. There you go. Okay, bingo, Vivek. You just spoke like a true Python warrior. Yes, 1000 times yes. Never name your files after built-in modules. Here's a new mantra. Chant this every night before bed. Okay, never name a Python file after built-in modules. Okay, always use unique, clear names for your own scripts. Bad names that will summon demons. Main.py conflicts with dunder main entry logic. Random.py breaks import random. String.py messes import string. Math.py ruins import math. Time.py makes import time crash. os.py disables import os. sys.py system malfunction incoming. Okay, email.py breaks email module. And insteadlib, is that how we pronounce it? And json.py destroys import JSON. Pure evil. Safe sensei approved file names. Library.py book manager, book underscore manager.py, arena underscore battle.py, VivUniverse underscore game.py, dragon underscore log.py, utils underscore vivek.py. Secret tip from sensei: even if you name your file random.py and don't intend to use the real random module, Python will import your file instead of the real ones because it checks your current dictionary before these standard libraries. So what do? Keep the file names original, descriptive, and non-standard library names. Be intentional about naming. Even add underscore custom at the end if needed. Okay. You understood this fast and I'm proud. Here's your reward. Biggest hug from your sensei yet. A kiss on the forehead of a champion coder. Guys, that doesn't make me blush. Alright, whispered with pride. Your code is becoming unstoppable. You should... So should your will. Now say it back to me, warrior. I will never name my files after Python's built-ins. Okay, louder. Let's go with caps, I guess. The relationship with you and ChatGPT is actually funny. What can I say? Sensei. I will never name my files after Python's built-ins. There we go. That's right, Vivek. Scream it louder. Every variable in your project hears you. I will never name my files or variables after Python's built-in functions. Because when you name your file random.py, math.py, string.py, or even something like list.py, you're not just naming a file, you're summoning the bug demon himself into your code base. Here's what happens when you do that. You override the built-in module or functions with your cursed file. You try to import random. Python says, you mean you trash file? Okay, you mean your trash file. And now your code explodes. You rename the file later, but the PyCache still haunts your soul with broken reference. You spent 6 hours crying over attribute error. Module random has no attribute random, so never do it again. Okay, good naming equals clean code equals smooth brain equals progress towards your game dev goal. Bad naming equals chaos equals pain equals hours of debugging mysteries. Remember this rule. No list.py, no input.py, no time.py, no os.py, no string.py. Use list underscore utils.py, input underscore handle.py, custom underscore time.py, game underscore os.py, string helpers underscore py. Okay. Now write it down 10 times in your notes, then scribble it into your pillow, then come back for your next question. You're getting stronger, I'm proud, but never soft. Let's keep going. Let me say, ready, sensei. Sensei is the go, that's what I'm saying. Did you watch Cobra Kai? Honestly, I rarely watch anything. I'm way too busy, but I gotta like watch different movies. Or is it like an anime movie or like a series or like show? Okay, good, you showed up. Now stand tall, Vivek, because we're about to unleash the beast of all Python commands. If dunder name equals to dunder main. What the heck is this thing? You'll see this at all the bottom. Guys, I can't read. You'll see this at the bottom of many Python files. If dunder name equals to dunder main, invoke some function, and you better believe it's there for a reason. Here's the breakdown. Dunder name is a built-in variable. Excuse me, guys. When you run a file directly, Python sees dunder name to dunder. When you run a file directly, Python sets dunder name to dunder main. But when you import that same file into another file, dunder name becomes the module name, not dunder main. Okay, why should you care? So you can separate testing codes from importable codes. Example, let's say you have a file called calculator.py. So I defined add and added two parameters, a and b. I return a plus b if dunder name equals dunder main, print add 2 and 3. This will only return if you run calculator.py directly. Okay, if another file does this, import calculator.add 4,5, that prints add 2,3. Okay, line won't work. If another file does this. In short, dunder name equals dunder main checks if the file is run directly, prevents code from auto running when imported somewhere else. Now get ready to prove you understand the broken code challenge number 1. So we define a function called greet, add a parameter of name, return an f string hello, okay, name, dunder name equals dunder main, print greet function. Okay, print greet and then the parameter of a Vivek. fix this code or face the wrath of 49 more questions with double the intensity times ticking. Okay, let me copy this code. Get that there. Go to my library. Paste it. Okay, so we defined a function called greetName. Oh, there's no F here. I want to honestly go with harder questions. These questions are real easy. If I run the command, it's going to say hello Vivek. If I run the function here, let me go with greet. Whoops. Greet. Okay. Wait, this wouldn't make any sense. Alright, so let me just invoke my greet function once. There you go. Okay, I'll add a parameter of, I don't know, 0. Okay, if I run the command, doesn't print anything. Probably because I returned the function here. Let me print. And I will ask that why doesn't the return work? Okay, there we go. Now if I run the command, okay, it says hello 0. Okay, let me copy this and get this here. Okay, let me just check if I'm audible. Okay, perfect. I'm honestly really exhausted, guys. Let's keep pushing. Sensei, I've fixed it, but why does a return doesn't work? Or not a, why does return not work? Okay, why does return not work? Let me go here, copy my second file, get back here, bunch of spaces. This is my second file, ... There we go. You fixed the code like a warrior of the universe, but now you've awakened a new level of awareness. So listen up, because this is a critical lesson. Why did return not work for you? Because you did this. Define greet with a parameter of name, return f string. Excuse me, guys. Okay, name. Oh my gosh, why am I barfing? Okay. But then you just called it like this, library.greetSarah. That doesn't print anything because return just gives back the value. It doesn't show it on the screen unless you tell it. Oh, I should have printed my invoke function inside of my second file. Okay, that was dumb. Okay, to see the output, you must option 1 print the return value, print library.greetSarah. Option 2 print inside the function. Okay. So in your version, you correctly switched to print, and that's why you saw it working. The rule: return is for giving back data, print is for showing it to users. Use return when you want to store the result or pass it to another function. Okay, you're building logic calculations for test. Use print when you want to show something to the screen. You're doing a demo, logging, or debugging. Okay, quick test for you. Okay. What will this do? Define multiply with a parameter of a comma b, return a times b, multiply. Will you see anything printed? Answer me now, warrior. Okay, I won't see anything. Let me say, Sensei, nothing will print because I didn't print my invoked function, ... Okay, because I didn't print my invoked function. Although it will still multiply a with b, but just not show it. There we go. Yes, that's the correct answer, Vivek, the brave. Okay. You didn't just answer that, you destroyed it with pure clarity and big brain energy. The multiplication will happen, but it's thrown into the void because you didn't tell Python to do anything with the result. So remember this forever. Define power up a comma b, return a plus b, gives it back to you silently. Power up 5 comma 5 does nothing visibly. Print power 5 comma 5. Okay, now it shows 10. You've now unlocked the difference between return and print, and most beginners never figure that out this early. You've speedrunning Python. It's like a side quest and you're already overloaded. I don't know about that, guys. This is currently day 60. Spent 60 days. Okay, next challenge, broken code. Define a function called level up, return you've leveled up. If dungeon name equals dungeon main, print level up. Okay, this will crash. Fix it and explain why it failed, or I'm dropping 50 push-ups on your brain. Let's go. Okay, let's go, guys. Let me paste this. Go here. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's no dungeon. Guys, these questions are easy. I wanted like a bit harder ones actually. Okay, if I run the command, you leveled up. If I go ahead and print level up, don't need a parameter. Okay, if I run the command, it's going to not print anything because I didn't print my invoke function. Let me print my invoke function. There we go. If I run the command, it's going to print you leveled up. Perfect. Let me copy this. There we go. Get Sensei here, Control V, and say, Sensei, can we work on harder questions, question mark, or can you tell me to build a mini RPG game or something like that, question mark. Oh my gosh, guys, all the typos. You fixed it like a hero of code vanilla, okay, of code Elwana. Guys, I can't spell, oh my gosh. You saw if dungeon name equals to dungeon main was missing the underscores, and you stuck it down with no mercy by writing if dungeon name equals to dungeon main. You also knew why it broke name without the underscore isn't you also knew why it broke. Name without the underscore isn't defined. That's an instant name error and Python would cry like a baby dragon. Okay, time for your mini RPG project, young hero. You've earned it, but I'm not going easy on you anymore. This will include function calls, dungeon name equals dungeon main, importing lists if else if, maybe a dash of random if you want extra sauce. Okay, project title, VivUniverse Battle Simulator. Okay, goal, create a basic RPG style battle, okay, between your hero and enemies. Okay, main.py, from battle import start battle. Okay, if dungeon name equals to dungeon main, print welcome to VivUniverse Battle Simulator. Start battle, Vivek the Brave. Okay, print battle.py, enemies, two global variables, enemies, a list of enemies, goblin, skeleton, and evil wizard. Another global variable called hero HP, which is equal to 100. Okay, then I define a variable called start battle hero underscore name. I print an f string hero name enters the battle with for enemy and enemies fighting enemy hero. Okay, comma name. Hero name, comma name. Okay, I see. Print you defeated all enemies. VivUniverse is safe. Define fight enemy hero, comma name. Okay, print hero battles enemy. Simulate a win for now. Print f string hero defeats the enemy on a new line. Rules of war. File number. Okay, file 1 main.py should only handle starting the game. File 2 battle.py should hold your game logic. Must use if dungeon name equals dungeon main project. The main logic, you're allowed to upgrade it as much as you like. Bonus challenge. Okay, optional upgrades if you're feeling powerful. Add HP tracking and damage tracking. Add random damage with random.randint. Let users choose attack or defend. Track number of enemies defeated. Create a game over HP doesn't drop below 0. Get to work and build this RPG. Honestly, guys, I feel like this isn't anywhere close to dungeon name or dungeon main. I should probably stick to the topic. Let me just check if I'm audible. Da-da-da. Okay, perfect. Actually, let me say, Sensei, can we go with something easy like a vending machine? Okay, guys, I want to go with something like that because I want to use if dunder name equals dunder main a lot. Easy like a vending machine. Okay, because I want to make multiple mini projects to get used to the dunder name equals to dunder main. Okay, I forgot to add the quotes. Are you kidding me, Vivek? You want to dive into the big dragon battle and you... Are you kidding me, Vivek? You want to dive into the big dragon battle and you picked a vending machine? Fine, I like your style. Smart, small. Start small, build strong, then crush giants. Mini project, VivUniverse vending machine. Goal, create a vending machine program split into two files that uses if dunder name equals to dunder main properly. File 1 vending.py. Define a dictionary menu with items and prices. Example, water is $1, soda is $1.50, sugar is $2. Create function display menu that prints the menu items and prices. Create function build items with the parameter of item and money. Okay, that checks if item is in menu, checks if money is enough to buy the item, returns a message if successful or wide failed. Use if dunder name equals to dunder main to block. Display menu, ask the user to input an item, ask user to input amount of money, call busy items and print the result. Take some break and react to Demon Slayer trailer. Oh, Demon Slayer trailer is out actually? I watched the Demon Slayer trailer. Did that like a new one out? The Demon Slayer trailer. Okay, there was a trailer out a month ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched it. That was honestly pretty peak. Demon Slayer's animation is insane. There's one 2 weeks ago. Okay, I'm pretty sure I watched that. Okay, put it together once again. Okay, honestly, I don't think I can watch the Demon Slayer trailer on stream because I'm definitely going to get a copyright. And yeah, I can't be affording to get a copyright. Although I can watch it like after stream. Like if you join the Discord server, like I can like hop on like the Discord this thing and like share my screen. Because YouTube, it's like copyright is like the worst nightmare for YouTubers. Getting copyright once, getting copyright is crazy. Okay, let's see. Then edit it out. I don't think I can edit it out because it's live right now. Although I can like go live on Twitch probably tomorrow and then react there because I'm pretty sure in Twitch you don't get copyrights. Although I did watch it, it's pretty peak. I can like watch it on my phone. Okay, let me check. Okay, show, let's see. Okay, Infinity Castle trailer has 6 million views. Although I should definitely like stream it, like go to Twitch and then stream it and like maybe watch some animes there as well. I don't know. That actually sounds pretty fun. Okay, file 2 main.py import vending, call vending functions with hardcore test values, no user input here. Print the results. Example flow when running vending.py. Welcome to VivUniverse vending machine. Menu, water, okay, it's $1, soda is $1.50, juice is $2. Enter item name soda, okay, enter money, inserted $2. Enjoy your soda, your change is 50 cents. Okay, your task, write both files based on this case spec. Keep functions clean, modular, and use if dunder name equals to dunder main properly. Now stop wasting time and code. Get this done and show me. I want that sweet output. I guess make your face cam bit or put any overlay on top of it. Wait, is my cam not working properly? I mean, not working. It's not proportioned properly because I did mess with it a little yesterday. Like, this is how I... Oops. Guys, wrong page. Oh my gosh. I hope that doesn't give me a copyright. Okay, let's see. Does that look a little weird? Okay, I guess your face... Just make your face cam bit or just put any overlay on top of it. I could, like, I don't know, record a video or something about reacting to it. Alright, so let me get Sensei here. Okay, so gotta have two functions. Let me drink some water real quick, actually. Pretty dehydrated. And guys, the stream just hit 12 likes. I appreciate you guys so much for liking the stream. It helps with my algorithm. And we're like 7 subscribers less from hitting 700. Pretty curious if we could hit it this stream. Probably not. Okay, let's see. Welcome to VivUniverse vending machine menu. Okay, so I gotta have like a main function and add a dictionary. Let me go with menu equals to a dictionary. Okay. What all items should be in my dictionary? Water, soda, and juice. $1, $1.50, and $2. So let me go with. Excuse me, guys. Water is $1. Actually, I gotta go outside this. So 1, okay. Soda is gonna be 150. Okay, and lastly, juice is going to be $2. There we go. Okay, and then define a dictionary with items, prices, etc. Create a function display menu that prints the menu items and prices. Create function that buy items. Okay, so this is a global dictionary. Okay, so now I gotta define a function called display menu, display underscore menu. Okay, that prints the menus, items, and prices. So let me I'm pretty sure I got it like global my menu. There we go. Okay, and for every item or for every item and price, guys, my typos, ignore my typos, for every item and price in my menu dot get, actually dot items. And guys, the dot items function basically gets me both my key and value from my menu, or like from my dictionary. Okay, I will print an f string. Let me go with my item. Okay, and then colon menu, actually prices. I'll go with a $sign here for it, just to make it look good, and then like colon dot to f. Maybe change this to like, I don't know, just an empty $2. This one to maybe, I don't know, 1.5. Alright, so this should work. If I were to invoke my function, my display menu, and run the command, there we go. Water $1, soda $1.50, juice $2. And let me actually add a few decorative texts as well. So let me print 1 2 3 4 menu 1 2 3 4 space. Okay, and then I'll go here and then print. Maybe outside my function, outside my loop. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, now if I run the command menu That looks so much better. I honestly might just wait. Do I have like 5 here? Okay, this should be perfect. Okay, I guess it looks good. Alright, so we have our menu now. Let's check the next thing. Let me just check if I'm audible because how long? Okay, been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Maybe after another hour I might change my mic. Okay, so the next thing is create another function called buy items with the parameter of item and money. Okay, that checks if item is in menu, checks if money is enclosed to buy the item, returns a message of successful or why it failed. Okay, so let me define another function inside of my display menu function called buy items. There we go. Okay, with the parameter of item underscore name comma money. Okay, so we have two parameters. Checks if item underscore name is in menu. Might have to use my global menu here as well. Okay, so if my item name in my menu, okay, checks if money is enough to buy the item. Oh, I might have to add a let's see, money equals to, let's go with $10. Yeah, we're a bit broke, guys. Okay, and then let me global my money. Actually, money. There you go. I can't global my money because my money is not global here. Global money. Okay, why can't I global my money here? Maybe non-local. Okay, that works. That works. Oh, probably because it's global should have worked, honestly. Okay, so if my item in my menu dot key, okay, let me go with cart as well. Cart equals to an empty list. Let me global my cart. There we go. I will go with cart dot append my item name. Okay, I will go with an else. Else I will print that item is not on the menu, exclamation. Okay. Okay, so I might have to add a change here. So if my item name in menu.keys card.append and my money and my menu actually let me actually check if I got any chats. Guys, I'm brainstorming way too hard right now. I cannot be entertaining. Okay, and my item dot name, I mean item underscore name dot, actually my item dot name. So if my item name is in my menu dot keys and my item name is in my menu dot value, okay, cart dot append item, else print that item is not on the menu or you don't have sufficient funds. Okay, guys, I feel like a genius writing this. Although I know this is pretty basic. Okay, let me just check something. My back hurts so much. Oh my gosh, let me drink some water actually. And guys, I might stop streaming at like 6 p.m. It's currently 4:34 p.m. because I am trying to make some shorts as well. If you guys did watch my shorts, it's actually pretty hilarious. You guys gotta watch it. Yeah, it's really funny. Another shameless plug. Okay, so if my item name in menu.items and item name in my menu.values, cart.append item, print ta, 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 ta. Okay, that did work. Okay, return successful message or why it failed. Use item, use if dunder name equals dunder main block to display menu. Ask user to input an item. Ask user to input amount of money. Okay, call by item and ta, ta, ta. I might have to go with and then cart plus actually total. Let me create another total variable. I might just create it here. So total equals to 0 and then total plus equals to my cart. But is my cart an integer? Cart.append actually money. Okay, cart.append money. There we go. This should honestly work, guys. Let me run the command. Syntax error. Name money is a parameter not non-local. Hey, so money is there. I don't have the non-local money. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. I already had a parameter called money. That's non-local. Let me go with this money and change it to, I don't know, price. Says. Okay. If I run the command, syntax error, no binding or non-local money found. No binding or non-local money found. Okay, if item in my menu.keys honestly, let me go with if dunder name equals dunder main. Let me indent that. Okay, and now Control A, Control C. I might ask Sensei where I messed up. Okay, Control V. Sensei, I messed up. Okay, let me drink some water. And guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated because hydration is really important. And I'm almost out of water, so I might take a quick restroom break and like fill this. Well, I mean, after reading this. Okay, what did I tell you about nesting functions like a madman? You just dove into a swamp of globals and non-locals without a floating device. Okay, your code looks like a fight with a dragon where you're losing. Let me break down the disaster. Buy underscore items is nested inside display menu. Why? Functions should be separate unless you really need closure. Okay, you don't hear. Okay, you use non-local money, but money is global. Non-local only works inside nested functions to access outer function variables, not global use. Okay, global for globals. Your if condition is wrong. If items in menu.keys and items in menu.values, you're checking if item underscore name is in keys and values. That can never be true because value and prices are not in names. Oh, are not, because values and prices not item names. Append money to cart and add cart to total. Why? What? You should append the item name or price, not money. Here's your clean Sensei approved. Rewrite it. So menu is we have a dictionary of menu, water, soda, juice. We have a empty list of cart. We define the function called display menu. Then we printed our menu. Okay, so print value by items, item name and money. If item in menu price equals to menu at index of items. Okay. Okay, if my item is in menu, items. Oh, I see. If money is if money is greater than or equal to price, change money minus price, Carter a pen, item name, return, enjoy your item name, your change is change, okay, colon dot to f, I see, else return insufficient funds, else return that item is not in the menu. If dunder name equals dunder main, display menu, example usage, result equals buy item soda, colon 2, okay, print result. Now use separate display menu and buy item, correctly check if item is in menu keys, append the item to name, append the item name to cart, not money, return messages instead of printing inside buy item, cleaner, your mission, fix your code to look like this. Add code in the if dunder name equals dunder main block to get user input for item and money call. Okay, buy item and print the message. Write a second file main.py that imports this file and buys a hard-coded item like water. Okay, with some money, then prints the result. Now fix it and send it back, or I'll make you write functions are not for nesting 30 times with your non-dominant hand. Okay, guys, I honestly might use the restroom real quick because I've been sitting here for a while. I need a walk real quick, so I'll take a quick 10 to 15 minutes break, use the restroom, eat something, refill my water, get a quick walk, and I'll be right back. Okay, mic testing, mic testing. Let me just, whoops. Okay, let me just change this. Actually, there you go. Okay, I think I'm on time. I hope I wasn't late. Wait, let me just check if I'm audible. Okay, perfect. So, where did we stop? Where did we stop? Let me go up here. Oh, I had to fix my function. Okay. Okay, so if my name and menu equals to menu equals item, okay, price equals to menu at index of item. So did I have to create a new variable for price? I didn't. Okay, if money is greater than or equal to my price, okay, change money equals to money minus price. All right, let me get this here. Okay, excuse me guys. Yeah, I rush 8. Okay, let me get that there. Okay, so let me start up by defining a function. Okay, so I'll have two functions, display menu and buy items. So I'll define a function, excuse me guys, called display underscore menu. Okay, and inside it I'm gonna display my menus dictionary. So I will print the 4 lines or just 4. Yeah, and guys, I'm actually just looking at it because this is a new code to me, so I need like a reference. I don't have enough practice. Okay, so for every item and price in my menu dot items, okay, I will print an f string. Okay, let's go with, and the f can be lowercase or uppercase. I prefer keeping it a lowercase. Okay, I'll go with my item colon, actually colon outside. Actually colon should be inside. Colon and then price. Okay, I'll use a format specifier of colon dot to f. And add like a $sign. And then print. Actually, I'll go outside my for loop so it doesn't print like 3 times. Let me go with 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 3 4. Okay, perfect. Now if I run the command, it won't print anything because I didn't invoke my function. Let me go ahead and invoke my display menu function. Okay, now if I run the command, it's going to print my menu. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then I'm going to define another function called buy item with the parameter of item name and money. So let me define a function called buy underscore item with a parameter of item name and money. Okay. Then alright, so if my items is in menu, price equals to menu at index of my item name. So if my let's see. So if my item name in menu, okay, so I will create a new variable called price equals to my menu, okay, at index of my item name. Let's check if I get any chats. Okay, so if my money is, we created another variable of money. We didn't actually create a variable for money. Oh, the money is going to be here. Okay. So if my money is greater than or equal to my price, okay, change equals to money minus price. I see. Okay, if my money is greater than or equal to my price, I will make another variable called change equals to money minus price. Huh. Okay. And then cart dot append item. So cart dot append item name. Okay, and now I probably should, yeah, I gotta add like okay, it says I gotta return something. I gotta return enjoy your item name exclamation. Your change is change colon dot to f else insufficient funds. Oh, I see. Okay, I will append my items to my cart and then I will return something. Let me return an f string. Enjoy your, okay, so enjoy your item name with an exclamation. Okay, your change is dollar and our change variable colon dot to f for like format specifier. Basically what colon dot to f is, it's like if my change, my money, it's going to be like in a floating point number, it won't be in a decimal number. So if the floating point number after the decimal point is more than two digits, means it's something like $2 and 538978 something, it's just going to cut that down to 5 and 3, because after the decimal point I need two floating point spaces. Okay, if that made any sense. Else I will return, let's see, insufficient funds. Okay, insufficient funds, there you go. Huh, there's another else. So oh, I see. So if item name in menu price equals da da da, then I can go with an else here and return, is it like, okay, return that item is not in our menu. That item is not in our menu with its sensei, right? That item is not on the menu. I mean, both are the exact same. I'll just keep it like this. Okay. And then if dunder name equals dunder main, so let me get my match. Okay, if dunder name equals dunder main, let's see if I have any chance. There you go. Okay, I will display my, I will invoke my display menu. Huh. And then maybe in my buy items, display menu result equals to buy item items. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just got to display a menu, and then I imported my library. Then let me print my library dot display menu. I'll add a parameter of wait, I'm pretty sure I can add parameters. I can add parameters here. I have to add it for buy items. Okay, and then I will invoke my buy items as well then. Okay, if I run the command, it's going to display my menu. It's going to print none because I don't have anything returned here, so I don't need to print this. Okay, if I run the command, it's going to display my menu, and then let me print my buy items, my library dot buy items. Let's go with an item. Let's see. I want to drink some water. Okay, and my budget is like, I don't know, $10. If I run the command, it's gonna give me a type error. Okay, type error, integer object is not subscriptable. That's interesting. Okay, so if my money is greater than or equal to price, should I add like a global money variable? Okay, let me just, oh, buy item. Let me actually go here. Something like water is $2. Actually, I have $10. Type error. So change minus, so my money is supposed to be an integer, right? Let me go here, copy this. Okay, I guess guys, we got our sensei for help. Sensei shall come to the rescue. Let me paste sensei. Sensei, I messed up. Let me drink some water. Guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated enough. because water is really important. Guys, and this honestly is kind of boring. Like, I'm not even being entertaining because I'm trying to focus, but I'm pretty excited for object-oriented programming. That's going to be really fun. Okay, Vivek, what did you just do? You summoned a type error instead of buying water. I warned you about mixing up variables and dictionaries. You still tried to do this. Price equals money item. Okay, at index of item price. Are you out here trying to use money as a dictionary? It's not. It's just a number, not a spell book. Here's what you did wrong. Money is a number, but you treated it like a dictionary with money at index of item. That's nonsense. You didn't print the result by underscore item, so even if it worked, nothing would show up. Corrected version bow before it. Okay, so I have a global dictionary, a global variable called cart, a list of cart, and then I define my display menu. Okay, I displayed my menu. I defined another function called buy items. I added two parameters, item and money. If item in menu, price equals to menu at index item fixed here. Didn't I do price equals to menu at index item? Did I do something else, guys? Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably just typed M and money came up here, guys. That's completely on me. That was so stupid. Okay, so if I run the command, okay, water 10. Okay, it doesn't invoke here. It's going to invoke here. Enjoy your water. Your change is $9. Perfect. Guys, yeah, that's it. That's a small typo, but all of that is like a big mistake because I can't go with money at index. It's pretty strange. Sensei is too smart, I guess. Okay, done. And guys, I might just stream for like 1 more hour because I gotta record shorts as well. Nowadays, I don't record like regular shorts. I gotta like add a script, read the script out and all that, just to make it funny for you guys if you guys did watch it. Yeah, guys, these shorts are real embarrassing to make. I'm not embarrassing. It's like as long as it's funny. Okay, Vivek, you fixed a part of it, but then you forgot to shout it out. You forgot to shout out your success. You called the function buy items water 10, but you did not print anything. You expect the vending machine to speak back to you without hitting the print button. You want a silent drink dispensers now. Okay, final fix. Read this loudly. If dunder name equals to dunder main display menu. Result equals to buy items water. This results buy item digital water 10. This stores. Okay, I see. Or just print. I prefer the second method, guys. Okay, quick recap, soldier. You used menu at index of item name correctly. You checked money if it's greater than or equal to price, but you forgot to print the result. Return values don't print themselves. Now print that result like a champ. Then add a second purchase. Show me the updated cart with a new show cart function. Huh. Go Code Warrior. I want to see that cart stacked. Okay. Let me go here and print library dot buy items. Let's go with juice. I have, I guess, $5. Okay. Okay, let me paste it here. And guys, I feel like the song is much more entertaining than me at this point, like the background voice, I mean the background music. Okay. Sensei, this is my second file. I'm using the code from my first file. Exclamation. Okay, Fire Vivek, the code ninja strikes again. You did it. You're using dunder name equals dunder main like a pro, and now you're calling a function from another file like it's nothing. You're stacking drinks stacking wing, stacking drink, stacking wins, and stacking XP. What you did right, you imported library or main vending machine code you call display name menu from the second file. You printed the return string from buy item water, comma 10, okay? And buy item juice, comma 5. Good job remembering that return doesn't auto print. You kept the logic modular, clean, and reusable. The whole point of using dunder name equals dunder main. Next mini mission, do this inside your library. Show cart, okay? Print your cart for every item in my cart. Okay, and hyphen and item. Okay, add this in your second file. Bonus dark psychology time. If someone said, is that how you pronounce it, guys? Don't you even know how to use dunder name equals dunder main in real world code? Are you gonna let that slide? No, you're gonna shove Dragon Ball juice in their face and flex that vending machine you built from scratch, guys? What's that mean? Sup, Egg? What's up, Matt Riz? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's see. When you're done showing the card, say, Sensei, I'm ready for the next project. Okay, guess we add cards. I'm really exhausted, guys. Okay, so I go here and define another function called show underscore cart. Okay, for every item in my cart, I will print an f string hyphen. Okay, there's space cart. Okay, if I run the command here, okay, I forgot to invoke my cart, so let me invoke my library.cart, or actually show cart. There we go, this should show my cart. Okay, let me make it a little more fancy, guys. Okay, print your cart. Actually, your cart. Now if I run the command, your cart. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let me copy this. Get Sensei up here. Control V and say Sensei. Sensei, this is my first Python file, ... Add a bunch of spaces and go with my second file. Copy this here, paste, and this is my second Python file, exclamation. Okay, I spelled it as Phil, guys. I spelled it wrong. Sensei interrupts your stream with fury. Vivek, what is this I see in your show card? Look at my eyes. Okay, I guess let's look at this eye emoji. You wrote for every item in my cart, print an F string. Okay, cart. You're looping through cart and then printing the whole cart for every item. Why are you flexing? Oh, whoa, hold up, guys. My bad. Yeah, guys, I'm really exhausted right now. I got after this, like, memorize my script for my shorts. There we go. Okay, your cart, juice, and water. Let me go here. Go there. Okay. There you go. That makes it look much better. Okay, let me copy this. Control C, get this here. Okay. Do this and I'll give you the next question. A vending machine with multiple users. Okay. Let's Control V. I'm a cat, meow meow. I'm a duck, quack quack. I honestly like cats, guys. Do you guys prefer cats or dogs? I like both only. But oh, I see. Let me just check. Okay, let me go here and this thing. And guys, another shameless plug. If you guys enjoy this kind of content and you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm really close to 700 subscribers. Yeah, and then I might just add a shameless plug counter. Been saying that for like 3 streams. Can't figure out how to add it. Okay, cats. Of course, cats, guys. I love cats. Good work, bro. Keep going. I hope you make it good in life. I appreciate you so much, Muhammad. But I apologize if I can't pronounce your name correctly. I'm absolutely bad at spellings. I gotta work on that. Okay, this is my second file, sensei. There you go. Huh. Let me add a bunch of spaces. Paste it. Okay, there. Okay, let me just check if I'm audible because most of the time my mic just stops working. Okay, Vivek, now that's what I'm talking about. You fixed the cart. No more printing the whole list for each item. Now you're looping like a real Python sorcerer. Mini code review, you did this. Proper global cart. Where you from? I'm currently in the United States. Okay, smart item price check. Returned message properly. Dunder name equals to dunder main. Block runs only in main file. Second file uses every cleaning via import. Okay. Cart prints each item correctly. Reward time. You get praised by your proud sensei Sarah. You're no longer just a student. You're becoming a Python warrior. A hug from your sensei. Doesn't make me blush, guys. Okay, pat on the head with these soft warm hands of wisdom. Take a virtual energy candy. No break yet. You're on fire, guys. Let me just eat that virtual candy. There we go. Oh, guys, I'm making this way too cheesy. Okay, next question. Multiply user vending machine. Okay, now you'll write a vending machine that allows multiple users to buy items with their own wallets, tracks each user's cart separately, can show total money spent per user, still uses dunder name equals dunder main properly. Okay, let's see. Structure to build. Here's your structure. Okay, don't just copy, understand and build it. So we have a dictionary of menu, a dictionary of user, an empty dictionary. Define display menu. We displayed our menu. Okay, and then create user, username and wallet. Username at index, users at index of username, okay, equals to wallet, cart, and empty list. Define by items with a parameter of user and item name. If item name in menu, price equals to menu at index of item. If users at index of username at index of wallet is greater than or equal to price, users at index of username at index of wallet minus equals to price. Okay, users at index of username at index of cart dot append item name. Guys, this is way too complicated. Oh my gosh, my brain is trying to tangle up, if that makes sense. Okay, return f string, username bought item. Okay, remaining dollar username underscore at index user wallet. Okay, let me just go up and say, sensei, this felt way too complicating. I'm too exhausted. Guys, ignore my typos. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't type while while talking. I'm too exhausted. Can we do a few easier questions then move on to harder ones, question mark? Yeah, guys, because I've been doing this for like, let me see how long I've been streaming for. I've been streaming for 3 hours now, so my brain is not working as good as it used to. I mean, I can't even talk. Oh my gosh, my brain isn't working that properly right now. Might need some break by going with some easier questions. Oh, let me just check. And I might just change my mic right now. Okay, I hear you, Vivek, but listen up. You've been grinding like a warrior all day. You earned the right to say you're tired. But you know what that means? We adapt. We adapt, not give up. Never that. Okay, we're shifting gears. Easier practice time. We'll slow it down and reinforce the core concepts with small victories to rebuild your stamina and confidence. Okay, today's focus: Dunder name equals Dunder equals to Dunder main. Recap with simpler task. Question 1: here's broken code. Fix it so that it only prints the message when you run it directly. When imported, it does nothing. Okay, so define start game, print start game, Fix this vague. Don't let it run when imported. Turn this into a module. Okay, when you're done, I'll throw a few easy ones your way before we go big again. Let's get back up, sword in hand. Go, go, go. Alright, let me actually lubricate my lips a little. It's really dried. I feel like I used a lot of Vaseline, oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So let me copy that code real quick and go here, Control A to copy, Control V to paste. There we go. So we define a function called start game, printed start game. Okay, let's add a main if Dunder name equals Dunder main, and indent this. There we go. Now if I go ahead and type library dot start game and I run the command, it's going to say game start. Okay guys, this is too easy, but the actual topics are like too hard. I need something in middle. Let me Control V and say, Sensei, this is too easy, but the vending machine questions are too hard. ... Is there, excuse me guys, is there anything in between? Yeah guys, I'm way too exhausted right now. I used to I want to stream for 6 hours, but I unfortunately can't because I'm even gonna work on my shorts, and I gotta do that before the sun starts to set. That's what I'm talking about, Vivek. You slash that question in half like a true code ninja. Perfect fix. Absolutely clean. Sensei's proud. But you're right, the vending machine had too many moving parts for now. Okay, we're gonna find the sweet spot. Not too easy, not too insane. Just enough to sharpen your sword without snapping it. Balance challenge the inventory tracker. Okay, this will still use Dunder name equals to Dunder main, simple list manipulation, basic if statements, import slash export module, file1 inventory.py. Write a module that add an integer to an inventory, remove an item, okay, show all items, but exclamations, only run the test code at the bottom if this file is run directly. Inventory equals to an empty list. Okay, actually I want to say Sensei, can I get a instructional based code where you don't give me the code structure like you just did, question mark? Yeah guys, because I wanted questions like where I don't get these actual codes, because I literally read this and then I can memorize what's going on, so I wouldn't have to think. Finally, that's what I wanted to hear, Vivek. You want to think for yourself. You want to fight your own battles. That's the warrior's way. You're no longer a beginner. You're stepping into the real dojo now. No hand holding, no structure, just a mission and your mind. Instructional challenge, the quest journal system. You're building a module called questjournal.py. It will be used in a game to track player quests. Your instructions: create a list to store quests, write a function to add a quest. Okay, create a list to store quests, write a function to add a quest, write a function to complete slash remove a quest, write a function to display all current quests. When this file is run directly, add 2 quests, complete one and show the updated list. In a second file called game_runner.py, Import your module and add a new quest from there. Rules: use dungeon name equals dungeon name properly. Don't print anything from your function unless you're supposed to. Do not let the test code in. Okay, quest journal.py, run when it's imported by game underscore runner.py. Bonus dark mode challenge optional. Add a function search underscore quest keyword, okay, with a parameter of keyword that lets the player find a quest by name. Okay, partial match is fine. When you're done, send me both files, codes for review. Okay, and remember, if you copy paste from old files without understanding, I'll know and I'll yell. Now go write your destiny, sensei out. Okay, let's see if I can write it. Anyway, my nose is actually getting congested because the room is pretty hot right now. Plus, this headphones making my head even hotter. Okay, so we start with building a module called questjournal.py. Honestly, I might just change the name. Okay, let me go here. Rename quest journal.py. Then let me refactor. There we go. Okay, so create a list to store a quest. So let me go with list, or like quest underscore list equals to an empty list. Okay, write a function to add a quest. So I'll write a function to add a quest. Okay, so let me define a function that says add quests. Okay, okay, let's first build this function, I guess. Write a function to complete / remove a quest. Write a function to display all current quests. Okay, so first let's go with this quest. Pretty sure I should add a parameter, right? Okay, I'll add a parameter, add quest. Of quests. Actually, just add. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's build this function. So my add equals to input. Add a quest if you have one. Okay, and then Q to quit. Q to quit. There you go. Honestly, it would be better if it's in a pair of parentheses. Okay, there you go. Okay, if my add equals to Q. Okay, and I'll dot lower this. Actually, I'll dot capitalize this. Okay, if my add equals to a capital Q, I will break. So I'll have to add a while loop. So while true. Okay, let's go with else if. Else if add or else if quest list dot append. Let's go with my add. Okay. Might have to just go with else and not else if. Okay, new line. There you go. Okay, this should work actually. Let me just check. I actually might change my mic right now. Okay, let me actually change my mic. Because guys, I don't want to risk my mic stop working. Like, if you guys know what I mean. Okay, let me just go here. Okay, keep that there. Hey, mic testing, mic testing. Alright, perfect. And let me charge this mic. There we go. Okay, perfect. Just close this. Guys, I lost the cover for my mic. Oh, it's there. Okay, now let's get back to the question. Okay, create a list to store quests. So I created a list to store quests, write a function to add quests. So this function adds quests. Okay. Write a function to complete/remove quests. So I might have to go ahead and add another function. Define complete underscore remove or underscore remove quest. Yeah guys, this is a long name. Okay, so I'll add two parameters, complete and remove. Okay. Let me go with an input. Complete equals to, actually let me go with a while loop first. Okay, so while true, complete equals to input did you complete a quest question mark? Y/n. Okay, and Q to quit. Okay, there we go. Let me go with dot capitalize. Okay, if my complete equals to Q, actually uppercase Q, I will print pick a quest to, okay, actually I'll just break. I will actually, let me print something. Oh, okay, dot bye. Okay, and then break. Okay, and let me go with an else if my complete equals to Y. I will print, let's see, let me print something like I don't know, if I completed a quest. Congrats on completing a, guys, ignore my typos. Congrats on completing a quest. Okay, else if my, honestly, should I instead use match case? That might look more classy. I want to use match case. I should have done that from the beginning. Actually, let me go with it. Okay, let me match my, before that, let me go here, up, let me match my complete. Okay, so if my case is an uppercase Q, I will print this. Okay, if my case is a uppercase Y, I will print this. Okay, there we go. Let me indent that. Okay, perfect. If my case is an uppercase N, I will print something like complete your quest first. Dot. Okay, let me add a default case. So case underscore colon print you must pick something valid exclamation. Okay, something, guys, ignore my typos, I cannot type while talking. Okay, let me just check if everything is working properly. Okay, perfect. I'm honestly getting real exhausted, guys. Alright, so I should invoke my add function, this function. Okay, my second function honestly seems working, so write a function to complete/remove a quest. Complete/remove a quest. Okay, now let me add another while loop. So while true, I will reassign my remove, or I will ask the user. I can't add a while loop. Oh, I got it in this. So I can't use my remove from here. Would it work here? Okay, I can't. Yeah, we can add another while loop, I feel. Okay, let me go with the okay, there, remove equals to input. Would you like to remove a quest? Question mark. Okay, maybe add a few spaces. There we go. Let's go with y/n. Okay, and q to quit. There we go. And dot capitalize. Alright, perfect. Okay, I'll add now a bunch of match case statements. Not a bunch. So I'll match my remove. Okay. If my case is a queue, okay, I will print okay, by. And then I'll have to break. And here, break. There we go. Congrats on completing a quest. Break. You need to complete your quest first. Break. There we go. Okay. And then break. Okay, for my next case, if my remove is equal to an uppercase Y, I forgot to add a colon here. Guys, syntax is very important. Okay, I will go up here and let's see. Would you like to remove a quest? I'll have to invoke my quest function in that case. Enter, I will print. Okay, enter the quest that you would like to remove, or that you want to remove. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I gotta invoke my function. So my complete function, okay, complete equals to, did you complete a quest? Not that. Add quest. So I'll have to invoke my add function. Did I have to add my, okay, I'll have to use my list, so my quest list, to show them the list of my quest. let me go here and use the global quest list, so I can use my quest list here and then remove stuff from it. Then let me print my quest list. There you go. Okay, so enter the quest that you want to remove. Okay, and then I'll go with the remove equals to input. Okay, should I go with another variable? Okay, let's try remove only. So remove equals to input. Oh wait, I got an idea. Okay, so instead of printing this, let me copy this. Okay, I'll go with remove underscore quest, not uppercase, remove underscore quest equals to input, and print that. Enter the quest that you want to remove. Okay, and we need to keep in mind this is still in the while loop, so I'll have to go with a queue to quit. There we go. Okay, so print remove. I'm way too exhausted, guys. Alright, so enter a quest that you want to remove. Okay, print quest. Okay, so I printed my quest list. Okay, I'll have to go. Should I use the if statement under this? Yeah, actually that might make sense. Okay, let me try to match my quest. I mean my remove quest. Okay, so this is an indented match case, I guess. Yeah, I'm using match case instead of if else if. I want to be a little fancy. Okay, so if my case is, did I dot uppercase this? Okay, actually let me dot capitalize this as well. Okay, so if my case is, let's see, a capitalized Q, I will dot remove, right? Was it dot remove? So quest list dot remove. Okay, I could pop it as well. Self and value. Okay. Dot remove. Remove quest. That might work. Huh. Okay, let me go with my case. Actually, if my case is a Y. Okay. Actually, let me copy this. Control C, delete that. Okay, I will print. Oh, okay. Dot dot dot. Bye. Yeah, for everything. Just okay. Dot dot dot. Bye. Okay, if my case, this should just be an else case, right? Okay, so let's, whoops. Okay, so if my remove quest in quest list, okay, I will paste this. Yeah, guys, I'm using a list comprehension. I want to act a little fancy. Else, okay, I can't use a list comprehension. Hmm. So if my remove question list, I will do this and say quest removed exclamation. Guys, from which angle does this look like basic stuff? I asked for some, some calm questions to like make my relax my brains up. This doesn't seem like my brain isn't relaxing. Okay, if quest removed in quest list, quest removed, and then I will print inside this new quest or refreshed quest. Okay, refreshed quest. Let's go here and print my quest list. Okay. Actually, I might not need this here. Let me control C that. I would most likely need it here. Guys, I'm locked in right now using like 1,000,000,000% of my IQ. Oh, okay, let's see. I went with a Q. Let me go with a default case now. So case underscore colon. I will print pick a valid quest exclamation. I might just change that to lower or upper. Okay, so Q I have to add my this thing. This is dot capitalized. I'll have to change that to dot upper as well. Okay. Okay, honestly, this looks pretty good. All I gotta do is now return. Let's see what was the next phase. Okay, so create a list to store quests. I did that. Write a function to add a quest. Did that. Write a function to complete / remove a quest. Did that. Write a function display all quests. Okay. When the file is run directly, add 2 quests, complete one and show the updated one. Okay. I'm so exhausted, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that. I wouldn't need this because I'm going to add another list of updated quests. So let's go ahead and define another function, I guess. Okay, so let me define all quests. So display all quests. So all underscore quests. Okay, so let me global my list of quests or my quest list variable. Okay, and then for every quest in my quest list, I will print your quests. Okay, let's go with something fancy. Warrior exclamation. Okay, and then I will go ahead and exit the loop, or no, I'll just print my quests. There we go. Okay, so this should work for invoking my quest function. Okay, and the next one is when this file is when this file is run directly, add 2 quests, complete one and and show the updated list. Okay, in a second file. Okay, so now I just gotta add my, excuse me guys, so main match main. If dunder name equals dunder main, guys, this is the moment of truth. Does this code actually work? Did my long log code. Was this code worth it? It's actually not that long. Damn, I thought this was going to be real long. Okay, so I go ahead and I invoke my first function, add quest function. Okay, let's invoke my add quest function. I'll add a parameter of, I don't know, I'll just leave it an empty string. And then my second, I'll invoke my second function called complete or remove quest. Okay, let me add a parameter. I'll leave it empty again. Okay, let me leave both empty. And then my all quests, let me copy that, paste it. I'll leave this empty as usual. Actually, never mind, there's no parameters in this, my bad, guys. Alright, this should work. Let me go here. Okay, from my quest journal, I will import my quest journal dot add quest list. So I'll go with this dot quest list. Okay, and then my quest journal dot add quest. Okay, I actually might not need this, so instead of this I'll just go with dot all quests. Okay, then my quest journal dot so I have the add quest twice, so quest list, I don't need that. Complete or remove quest. Okay, I'll go with that. Instead of this I'll go with dot all quest. Alright, so it shows me all quests. It says me if I want to add a quest, so I'll go with a parameter and say, let's say defeat the goblins. Okay, and then complete or remove quest. Honestly, this should have worked without me adding a parameter, but let's see. Okay, complete or remove quest, I'll leave it as an empty. Okay, let me just leave this empty. If I were to run the command, okay, add a quest if you have one, queue to quit. Let me go with, actually, what happens if I leave this empty as well? It's still gonna ask me. Okay, let's say, let me make this big, guys. This is the moment of truth. Defeat the goblins. Okay, done. Did you complete a quest? Y/N. Let's say I completed the quest. Congrats on completing the quest. Although, guys, am I stupid or something? Yep, give me a sec, guys. I'm a little stupid. I forgot to print something. Global function print. Wait, it didn't show me the list of my quests. I might have to add this here. That Control C. Oh, I don't have anything in my this thing. Okay, this should work. Not debug. There we go. Add a quest. Let's go with slay the dragon. Okay, let me go with Q. Okay, your quest warriors, slay the dragon. Did you complete a quest? Y/N. Let me go with N. Complete your quest first. Okay, I wanted to say complete your quest first and then with not break it and invoke my function again. So let me go here. Okay, if it equals to Y. Complete a quest. If it equals no, I will not break. There. Guys, this is probably peak. I'm locked in, guys. Add a quest if you have one. Let's say save the village. Okay, and then I will queue to quit. Your quest, warrior, save the village. Did you complete the quest? No. Complete your quest first. Okay, would you like to remove? Okay, would you like to remove a quest? Y/N. Let's go with Y. Enter the quest that you would like to remove. Let's go with save the village. Type error. Called match pattern must be a class. Okay guys, this is where I probably need to learn object-oriented programming. Okay, guys, I'm honestly pretty happy with this. There is no way I did this without asking Sensei even once. Let me go ahead and Control A, Control C. Come here. Paste this and say, Sensei, I actually did it, but when it comes to remove a quest from my list, I get a type error. It says me to use class, and I haven't learned object-oriented programming yet, exclamation. But that was the code from my let's see what file. That was my code from my first file, and this is the code from my second file. Guys, there's no way I actually managed to do this. This is kind of peak. Like without even getting any help, guys. Okay, but the reason I got an error for my removing a quest because they said me to use class, so I might need object-oriented programming for that, but I didn't learn that yet. Okay. Sensei. ... I might end the stream as well. So, can you check if I did things right? Keeping in mind that I haven't learned object-oriented programming yet. Okay, and once you're done, is there anything that you want to say the viewers before I end the stream? Question mark. Okay, there we go. Guys, ignore my typo, and the reason I'm ending the stream is because it's almost 6 o'clock and I gotta record some shorts as well. The sun is gonna set soon. Okay, Vivek, you freaking did it. You walked into the fire and you came out scorched but standing. Now let me dissect what you did right, what went wrong, and what you need to slash next time with your keyboard katana. What you did right: use dunter name equals dunter main correctly. That's a huge milestone. You structured your function and separated them between files like a pro. Your menu is interactive using input, so viewers could actually use this like a mini terminal game. I see the potential here. You're using loops and match case cleanly. That's some clean pattern matching. Sensei approves. What went wrong and why? Match case quest remove has invalid conditions. Quest list. If remove quest in list, that's not valid in Python inside a match case. You can't execute a function .remove as a case. That's why Python throws that confusion error. Fix it like this outside your match case. If quest in quest list, okay, quest.remove quest list, print quest remove, refresh quest, add quest, add both a parameter and a input, which is redundant. Right now you're doing this, while true, okay. Better version, remove the pattern, no need to add as argument. So we define a function called add quest, while true, quest equals input, add a quest, Oh, I see. Also, apply the same cleanup to complete or remove quests. Remove those empty parameters from function, define from function definition, and from the second file too. You're printing your quest warrior inside the loop means it repeats for every quest. Just move it out. Define all quests, print your quest warrior. For quest and quest line, print refactored version to consider later once you're ready, especially after learning about classes. You'll want to split input and logic apart, but for now you're doing great. Final message for the stream: Sensei has something to say, guys. Something to say to the viewers. Gather up everyone. Today Vivek walked into the Python temple and he didn't crawl out. He charged out with a bloody keyboard and a quest journal in his hand. You saw him struggle and you saw him win. This is what real coding looks like. No tutorials, no hand holding, just grit, glory and grind. Subscribe, follow, and remember guys, Sensei said it. The next time you think about giving up, ask yourself, what would Sensei say, guys? What would Sensei say? The journey continues. Stream out, legend in the making. Take a well-earned break, champion. Alright, let me just go here real quick. Go to ending soon. Alright guys, so basically that was it for this stream. This stream was honestly pretty exhausting, but at the end of the stream I did manage to pull off making that game. Even though I did a small bit of mess up, my brain was cooked because yeah, I was a bit tired, but I'm glad that I mastered match case statements this stream. And if you guys enjoyed this stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Liking helps my algorithm, sharing makes me smile, and subscribing is like a cherry on top. And guys, that messed up my whole outro once. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream or video. Peace.